Hello everybody, and welcome back to Adventures in Sanctuary. First of all, a couple of announcements at the start. Obviously, you're joining us for our 20th session. First of all, from all of us here, I wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody who's watching this after our game. Hope you enjoy it, and thank you for sticking with us. So, where did we leave off? Right, session notes. So, session 19, session 20. When last we met, our courageous and helpful party were just awakening from a much needed rest. However, not everyone was ready to begin adventuring so soon, and Ayana and Zayor both could not move from their slumber. Feeling that it was best to allow them to recover, the rest of the party head out towards the Stony Field. This was uncharted land for them, and who knows what was lurking there for them to find and discover. Led by Blaze, the party are able to make it safely and directly to the Stony Field. Upon entering this new, bleak and rock-filled area, the party are thrust into battle with a group of lingering undead, waiting and hungering for their next meal to walk by. With the party now stronger than before, the undead were quickly dispatched, with very little effort or struggle this time around. Now, free to move further and explore, the party reach a crossroads and decide to follow a blood trail to the eastern path, which led them to a couple of new foes hovering over a slain adventurer. These foes looked very similar to the Fallen, which they had countered previously. Only these were blue-skinned and not red, and they seemed a little tougher, but again they posed no real threat to anybody. Once the next battle was over, the party continued along the eastern path until they encountered yet another group of foes yet never seen before. These were goat demons, standing on hind legs wielding large battle axes. However, for their size, speed and power, the party are evenly matched with them and see to their demise very quickly, leaving their bodies to be looted along with a guarded chest left nearby. Xerxes decided he would break the chest open, and in doing so sprung the trap. In but a moment, a bright light illuminated from the chest and burned into his eyes, causing him to become blinded. Situated to one side of the road, however, was the party's second arcane waypoint, which they managed to activate and use to head back to the rogue encampment. And that is where we pick up our session. So, party, what is it you wish to do? You've all been performing any kind of tasks around the camp that would advance your chosen hobby or skill. The time upon awakening is going to be very early indeed. It's going to be around 1ish, I believe. Yeah, 1 AM. So, as you know, that kind of time of night means that the only people that you are going to encounter will be the night guards, as all the NPCs are basically catching their sleep for the night. So no shops are open or anything like that. Guy, however, is still out for business, so you will not be able to see him or his carts anywhere. On top of this, as you are awakening, you notice that Zayor is not in the camp or anywhere to be seen. And Xerxes is still in a very bad state. He's unable to... He's awake, but he is complaining obviously because he can't see. Now, he doesn't know how long that's going to affect him, but at the moment all he's able to really make out is kind of like shadows that move about. He can make shapes, and that's about it. So he is severely blinded still, and opts to stay inside the camp to try and rest up a little bit more, and maybe seek some help from Akara to see if he can help alleviate this condition that he's been struck with. So, what's the plan?
Oh, needed that. I was so tired. Oh, Ophi, your pet seems to be bigger than it was before.
Nyx has evolved.
Joyful. Now it's even more intimidating. Keep it away from me.
Oi! Who are you talking to?
Gross little creature.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
It's gross. You know it. I know it. We all know
Shut
it.
up.
At this moment, Bob is just laying his chin on Scarlet's shoulder.
So I just freak out and very quickly move away.
And Bob makes a laughing sound like that.
Yeah, I'm very quickly moving away. Oh, keep your gross little creatures away from me. Oh, they're so creepy. Oh.
Well, he doesn't know that Bob's left his hand in his pocket. In Scarlet's pocket.
I haven't noticed that, so I'm just going to hope I don't notice it.
I've only just realised that you guys can now hear Nyx.
Yes.
What do you mean? Oh, come in.
Yes, before Nyx was unable to actually make a sound because she was more like a mote of energy. Now she's actually taken on, from what you can see, like a small firebird form. Her plumage is still very bright and very orange, much like the colour that she was when she was just basically a ball of energy. But she's got a lot more features to her now. She looks more like a pet or a bird, basically, made of fire. She does have the ability to caw and obviously make all the normal bird sounds that you would expect. But she does actually understand Common as well.
Well, Nyx, it's nice to meet you, but keep away from me, please. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. Yeah.
Just because I can hear you doesn't mean I have to listen to you.
I was just gonna be keeping very as much as I can distance away from that flaming bird.
Please don't wind Scarlet up.
Francis is just in the corner encouraging Bob and Beatrice to wind Scarlet up.
I hate you guys. Look, I think we should consider what we're going to do with all this loot that we found. We've recovered lots of grand charms and equipment that's unidentified. I think we should do something with all of that.
That's a really good point, actually. Nyx, come back here. I think we're keeping on a chain or something.
Bad bird.
Right, okay, so what haven't we identified yet?
Right, from the shared notepad, I can see 2 grand charms, courted armour, a spear, another leather armour, glows blue, and a dagger. 2 charms, 2 armours, and a dagger, and a spear. But the problem is,
I also see some leather boots, some chainmail. You've only got so many hours to spend identifying that. So what are we going to prioritise?
We can't. I think it's only Francis that can. Is that right, Francis?
I can identify stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take you?
An hour for each item.
Do you mind if we sit back in town and you can spend a few hours? I mean, it's only 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't fancy setting out at 1 o'clock in the morning. Would you mind spending a few hours to identify this stuff for us and we'll hang around with you, keep you company?
Yep, so what do we want identified?
2 grand charms.
Okay.
2 pieces of leather armour.
Okay.
A spear, and I think I've considered a pair of boots as well.
Okay, so that's 6 hours. That'll take us till 7 in the morning.
That sounds good, to be honest. I think that's about right. And if we-
Yeah, that's after sunrise, or roughly.
That okay with you, DM?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
So you guys want to take up to when? So you're going to wake up at 1 or around
Well,
1ish?
So
Yeah.
say
hours.
take till 7:30, 8 o'clock to identify all the items.
Yeah, you can do if you want to.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to set up in the
alright.
morning.
Yeah, okay then. Okay, so in which case then, what do you have that you want identified first?
Well, Francis is our identifier, so I'll let him have the
Yep.
choice. We've got two charms,
Francis?
Let's
two
do
armors, boots, spear, and dagger.
Let's do the grand charms first. The armor, the boots, the spear, and the dagger in that order.
Alright, so Grand Charm. Not a problem. So Grand Charm. I need...
With any luck, Francis, these will be helpful to add to our powers, make us stronger.
Hopefully.
Well, that would be good.
I remember once, Francis, one of your old friends that's now left us, they had a charm for a sorceress, didn't they?
I don't remember. I'm very forgetful.
It was a shame. Would have been very helpful for Ophi.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Has anyone seen that merchant that we freed? The one that we rescued? Where's he gone?
I'm not sure. Oh, maybe when everybody's up, we can ask around and see what's happened to him.
Alright, so you got...
He might even just be asleep.
That's true. It is like, I suppose, early hours of the morning. And that neck wound was pretty nasty.
Okay.
Do you want to post your items in the group chat, DM?
You up?
Do you want to post the items in the chat?
Yeah, I can do.
Or no, do you want me to, so you know what's on the list, or have you got it all written down there?
Oh no, I haven't got anything written down. That's for you guys to do. The only ones I've got are the ones that are if you got any rares or above.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Right, so the charm it has two effects on it. It gives you 15 feet movement speed.
Ooh.
And it also gives you where is it? Plus 2 to 12 cold damage reduction.
Oh, reduction, okay.
Yeah.
2 cold damage reduction.
Yep. And this requires you to be level 14 to use.
Oh. That's no good to us.
Not in a moment. But the value, obviously, you get the value of each of those things. So you get, let's see, the total value will be 300 gold if you were to sell it.
Well, we're nowhere near level 14, so...
Alright, so that's that one done. What else is it you want?
There was another grand charm.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, we had 2 of them.
Alright. I remember 24. 32. Okay. Just shut down my charm.
Second grand charm. Boots. Gear.
Okay. 32.
So we've done
Okay, so this one is quite an interesting one. Again, it's got another 2 skill attached to this one, or effects on this one. The first one is it gives you 2 to 12 force damage reduction. And the second thing it does is it gives +1 to all necromancer skills.
Oh, well.
Alright. And again, that is a level 14 and above item.
What? That's no good to anybody.
Been put in the actual stash, that one. What's the value of that one, Danny? Is the value 300 again?
Value-wise, no, it's more. It's 450.
450 gold. Right, that has been put in the stash immediately.
Hang on,
Okay.
250. No, sorry, 400. 400 for that.
Okay.
Alright, is that all your charms?
That's all my charms.
Okay, what else you got?
Boots.
Yeah, boots.
I thought they were just standard boots.
I've got these unidentified leather boots.
Unidentified leather boots. Are they blue or yellow?
I wasn't told blue, so it just said unidentified leather boots.
They're not magical then.
Nope. So it'd just be normal magic from that if they're unidentified.
Is the spear the same?
The spear just, it doesn't say, it just says unidentified magic.
Yep, so magic means that it's blue, yeah.
We've got, I'm just updating the chat, so we've got a blue ring mail, blue armor ring mail, a blue leather armor, a blue dagger. I think that's it, I can't see anything else here.
Let's see.
Oh, quilted armor, we've got a bishop boss dropped a quilted armor as well, it's unidentified.
Right, okay. So don't need to worry about that then. So for your blue ones... Right, which one do you want to do first?
Francis's choice.
Did the dagger.
Dagger, alright. So the dagger has a prefix. Which is here and okay, so it turns out that the dagger is a triumphant dagger. What's next?
Francis, cool.
We'll do the ring mail.
Ring mail?
Glow's blue.
Alright. So this is one or the other thing then. So that's that. Control. So the ring mail has let's see, a prefix also.
Triumphant. That's a +1. Oh, dang! Hey, that's pretty cool.
Is this the ring mail?
I think what? Cool.
Yep. And this one is a, let's see. Okay. It's an Azure ring mail. A-Z-U-R-E, Azure.
Is that a prefix or a suffix?
That is a prefix.
Oh, okay. It's not mine, great.
Right, next one. Francis.
Then it's just the leather armor, isn't it?
And that's blue as well.
Yep.
Alright. Alright, it's also a prefix. Armor. So I need that one.
There's two armors, DM. There's a leather and a quilted.
No worries. We're doing the leather right now. For that you've got beryl. Or beryl, however you want to pronounce it. And the last one will be... they've all been prefixes so far. I think suffix is better for armor, but never mind. Another prefix. Alright, that's fine. Next one is going to be... Alright, and the last one... Oh, okay, so the last one is actually has the prefix mechanics. Now, this is a new one. You've not come across this one before. This allows you, potentially, to add an extra socket into it. If it has no sockets available, it adds a socket into it. So it becomes a socketable item.
I can't see that on there. Oh, there it is, yeah. +1 equipment socket, okay. So that has 3 sockets then, does it?
It has its base amount and then +1 on top.
So I think quilted armor has 2. I'll just double check that. So that'll have 3. Good for one of your spellcasters.
Absolutely. I believe that's all of your items identified.
Oh no, sorry, no. It has 1 normally, so it's going to have 2.
Alright. So that particular one becomes a 2.
That's quilted, wasn't it? Quilted armor with 2 sockets. Put that in chat. There's some okay stuff there, guys.
Yeah, not so bad loot, I would say.
Francis, what did you find?
You've just got a spear unidentified.
Oh yeah, the spear. Sorry.
Right, no worries, and that's magical as well, isn't it? So,
Yeah, I put magic unidentified. So.
That's good. That's good. That's what all I need is either magic or rare magic. But I'll know if you've got rare magic because I can check. We've got a suffix this time. So weapon suffixes. Now these are the good ones. I think suffixes are better than prefixes, but that's just personally me. Okay. Let's see what you get. Alright. Okay, so you have a Spear of Wisdom, which will add 1 to your Wisdom stat.
Would I benefit? You can. I don't know exactly how the mechanics work. 'Cause I've not really done it, but you can have more than one weapon set, can't you?
Yes.
On your character. Yeah. So if not to use it, but for the wisdom buff. I don't know if I can use it or not. Could I equip it just to get the wisdom buff?
The only time your equipment affects you is when you're actually using that set.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Okay. Fine.
Which is why it normally goes on armor, because you don't have armor sets.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah, that's a bit of money, I suppose.
It's just like for classes that use wisdom with their attack modifiers. Like for instance, I don't know, whatever class, druid for instance.
Paladin. Did the paladin use wisdom? I don't know.
Yeah, and druids as well, don't they? They use wisdom as well. So stuff like that. That's what the weapons are for. They're just basically to give that extra bump to that sort of class. But yeah.
Francis, what did you find? Anything good?
That's that done.
Let them all know.
Huh?
I didn't find anything from the.
No, because you're the one that's identifying all the items. Did you find
so
particularly good and useful?
I just list out everything that we've identified.
Ooh.
Yeah,
shiny. Those charms, they look amazing, but we can't use them, can we?
I'm definitely keeping the Necromancer charm. That's going in the stash.
Okay, and what was the other one for? Movement speed and
15-foot movement speed and 2 to 12 cold damage reduction.
The thing is, we could really use that. That's not the movement speed is really good, but we could also really we haven't got a lot of money. That's the other thing.
Okay. The reason it says a range for the reduction in damages is because when you actually put it on, that's when you roll to see. So if you've got 2 to 12, it's obviously 2d6.
Oh.
All right. So it's not set in stone. So you might roll the same things, but then when you roll your sixes, you might get a higher value or a lower value. It doesn't adjust the monetary value of it, but it does give you either better or it potentially gives you a range of better or worse items.
the triumphant dagger plus 1 mana returned per killed enemy. For example, if Ophi or Francis had that equipped and killed an enemy with a spell, would they still get that leech effect?
No, it has to be from the weapon.
Oh. Okay. So really, we should save that for somebody that actually uses. I mean, I do. It's not like they're going to get up in the enemy's face, though, is it? You guys prefer to stay back and sling spells. Anyone object if I just sling the dagger on my belt for the time being, and if anyone else finds a use for it, you can take it?
Oh, go ahead. So, is that Scarlet?
Yeah, I'll slide the dagger into my belt for the moment, and if we can find someone that's got a more use for it, then they're welcome to it. Just gives me a melee option if I need it.
Shared notepad.
I think we should maybe think about either you or Francis taking the quilted armor. That extra socket can really buff your stats up.
That sounds like a good plan.
Either give you more mana or give you a stat boost, a +1 to one of your stats, or anything like that, really.
Yeah, and we've got a chipped sapphire.
So that would give you in armor. That would give you +5 mana, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean I've already got 1 sapphire, but there's another one available, so I could have another sapphire.
Good.
Yep.
I think Francis said he'd be right back, so that's an option. I think that's a good option.
Yeah.
The chainmail, was it ringmail? Sorry. What's the stats on that? Ringmail. Oh damn! We got ringmail. That's 16 AC.
Mhm.
With 2 sockets. Well, if it's okay, I think I'll take the ringmail. That'll really boost my armor up.
All right.
Okay.
Are there any drawbacks?
Yeah, I don't really stealth that much.
That's fair enough. Is it just your stealth, or is it all dexterity checks?
Dexterity-related rolls at disadvantage.
Okay, so that
and you also get piercing. Is that piercing against me? Piercing damage -1.
So this means dex saves as well and stuff like that. Anything that you require dex to do is going to be like any kind of jumping or just that kind of thing, leaping over stuff. That's also going to be dex saves and dex checks, so that you will be at a disadvantage with it.
What's my AC at the moment? I think it might be worth it, to be honest. If I just, I become bogged down a little bit, but at the same time.
Yeah, that's the idea. You're trading your agility and mobility for extra toughness, basically, or resilience.
I think until we get then again, I don't know. It's my plus to hide, my stealth bonus. I've got stealth is.
Francis, is there anything helpful for you?
Don't know if he's back at the moment. Francis, are you here?
No, not yet.
No.
But if you can't decide, then put it in your extra stash and pick it up later on. Or sell it for now and hope that you find better stuff on the way.
I'm going to slap it on. I'm going to take out my gems from my current armour. And, mind you, yeah, also, has it got more slots than what I've got as well? Dang.
Yeah.
Good. What's my current? I think my armour's only got 1 slot. Francis, we're just thinking about this armour.
Yep.
Got the quilted armour that's good for either you or for Ophi. It will give you an extra socket on your chest piece.
I'm going to vote for Ophi.
You?
Because she's been up in the front lines a bit more than I have recently, so I'm going to vote for her.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. If it sounds like you're going to slap that on, and you can, if you want, stick your sapphire in it.
That's fine.
I'll give you another 5 mana.
Yeah.
I just want to check this slot on. Have we got any other gems?
I've only got. There was only a spare sapphire in the shared notepad.
I think, you know what, I think the other characters took them and put them in their weapons, didn't they?
Have you got the jeweler's kit to remove it from your?
Yeah. I already bought one for when I took all the stuff out of my bow.
Okay, good.
There is a mining pick in the shared box.
That's not going to be any use at the moment.
No, unfortunately, where our group seems to be, everyone seems to be just disappearing on us. We're losing a lot of loot that we've given to them. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll use my jewelry box. That's going to have it's 10 charges, isn't it? So that's going to have 6 left, and I will pop in on this chest at this ring armor. Make myself a little bit bulkier. I can only put my 1 emerald in it at the moment because I haven't got any other gems to put inside it right now. But if we're lucky, we can find another gem. Because you've put them in the loot pool, haven't you?
Right, hold up a sec. I don't think you're going to be able to equip that armor.
Oh, fine.
If you look, it says requirement strength 12.
Oh, I didn't see that. AC value, strength 6 for leather armor, hard leather, studded leather, ring metal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh well, that's not going to happen. I've got no strength. Strength is my dump stat. No, okay, fair enough. We're not doing that then. Should we sell it then? Should we just sell all our loot and get some gold?
Let me know which ones we're selling because I've just arranged it all. Hang on, if you
magic items, the spear,
if you look in the shared notepad, I've come out, and we can go down the list. So there's a list of the stuff that's available. We've got.
If you're the one in it, you can read it out. I don't mind you being the one to go through it.
So we've got.
You can stash that charm.
We've got a quiver of arrows, 2 disguise kits, a spear, leather gloves, a mining pick, the leather armour, leather boots, ring mail, a light crossbow, a standard short sword, a potion maker's kit, a poison maker's kit, a camping gear, and then we've got the 2 charms.
I'm up for selling most of it, to be honest. Apart from if there's anything you actually want to keep back, I think we just sell it all.
Any other input?
Totally up to you. It's your choice.
I'll keep hold of the potions. Have we all got our own camping gear?
Keep all the charms. I think France wants to keep the charms. We'll keep those.
Keep the charms and the potions.
Mm-hmm.
Will you keep hold of that dagger, Scarlet?
Yeah, that's on my character now. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Where's Geet?
He's not here.
Geet is not back yet. The only available NPCs at the moment, or traders, a Kara of a sort. She can sell you potions. Chassis is there also for equipment and stuff like that. But Geet is not there.
So, can we not sell this without Geet?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can sell it to either Chassis or Kara. It doesn't matter which one you which one you go to.
Okay, so if we get, how much is this lot worth? Because I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, my daggers in this game 1d3 or d4?
D3.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. So, if you go to where the list section is, that where it says list collective, and then scroll down, it will say the prefixes for suffixes and weapons and armor and jewelry. If you open the weapons and armor one, and then just find what you're looking for. So you've got triumphant, which will add 40 to your whatever weapon. It was a dagger, wasn't it? So so you go to your dagger on your list. What you got? Dagger is valued at 4 gold. So altogether that item is worth 44 gold. And that's how much it will sell for. And then you just do that for all your items, and then come up with the total.
Are we going to sell the spear? Or keep it? Francis, Ophi, choice, decisions?
Can't use the spear.
Right, plus 75 for the spear then. Plus 75. We're giving you the armour, aren't we? So you can keep the courted armour, the 2 sockets. The ring mail, sell or get rid of it? Sell or keep it?
Sell it.
Okie dokie, that was a ring mail of it was a cold one, Azure, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Azure. So
50.
Azure is plus 50. So was it ring mail?
Yeah.
You get 150 for that. Sorry, selling price is 50 gold, so 100 total. Yeah.
Then we've got the. I've taken the dagger, so we're not going to sell that. We've got a barrel, leather armour. That reduces poison damage by 2. Any of you want that? No takers. That's not plus 50.
No.
So that's another 50 on top of that. For what armour was it?
That was the leather armour.
Leather armour sells for 5, so 55 total.
I think that's it for the major. Oh, did we identify the boots?
No.
No, I don't know if we did the boots. We haven't done the boots.
Okay. You can do the boots if you want to do the boots quickly.
Yeah. That might be good.
What are they? Sorry.
Just magic boots, blue boots.
Blue. Okay. Let's see what you get. So that's prefixed. Again.
And then you've got my leather armour to sell that I'm taking off.
That's going to be worth 5 gold, isn't it? If it's box. Oh, leather armour. That's.
I've already got a sapphire in it, so we need to take that
It's okay.
out.
You can use my jewelry. You can use my jewelry box to remove the sapphire.
Okay.
Yep.
That's going to have 4 no, it's on 6. So it'll be on 5 if you're using that.
No, I don't need that.
Let me add that to my belt so I know my inventory, so I know what it's on. Jewelry box.
No, that's not it either.
Got 5 charges left in it.
Oh, it's boots, isn't it? Sorry.
Yes,
giving
boots.
you the wrong one. It is a prefix. There we go. And big old. That's also Azure, so you've got Azure leather boots.
That's a plus 50 value, so I mean, have we all got boots on? Or do we not both all have boots? I have a skull cap, gloves. Leather armour, crossbow bolts. I don't have boots. I'll take some boots. Has anyone else got any boots?
Got boots. I'm wearing boots.
I don't think I have any boots. Do they come with a socket by any chance?
No.
I'll take him. Why not? Why
Okay.
not?
Okay. So, as you are putting on stronger leather boots, you also get the ability of a 10% chance to resist a knockback effect. And then on top of that, you get Azure, which is reduced cold by 3.
Right.
All right.
Cold damage by 3 times the chance of it's not. Okay, cool.
So not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see. I think is that everything. Is that all your shopping done?
It does appear to be. Yes.
All right. If you want to get any potions, get them now.
I'm still stocked up. I haven't needed to use any.
Francis, Sophie.
Am I right for potions? What did we sell the crossbow and everything as well?
Oh no, we only went for the magic items.
Yeah.
We just sold the magic items.
Yeah. If you want to sell your crossbow, you can.
No, the only reason is, can you? Sorry, because I've been looking at my character sheet while you've been selling. If you want to go into the shared notepad for me, please, and just take out the items that we know have sold. Just because I've lost track.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just going to add my boots on and I'll be there.
Alright. So with I'd say with all this trading, identifying and stuff, yeah, you would have taken an hour per item and then probably I'd say another hour for all 3 of you to go about your trading. Bear in mind you've got to traverse camp and so on and so forth. It's going to take you in total 7 hours, so it's about 8 AM.
Right, let me just go into the journal, amend the notepad, and then we're all good to go, I think. Shared notepad. Edit. So...
Okay, I've just updated my armour on my character sheet. And updated my armour class. It says dexterity modifier. What do I need to add onto my character sheet for that?
It should do it automatically.
I must have done something wrong then.
Let's have a look at your sheet and I'll see what you've done. It should be absolutely fine automatically. So what are you wearing at the moment? Let's see, you've got leather glove, boots, shield and quilted armour.
50, 2 times 75, and we've got 100.
So your armour total, you've got quilted armour, so that's going to be the lowest, which is 11 plus your dexterity modifier. So your dexterity is 0, so that's 11. That's correct. What else do you have? Leather boots, gloves, and so on. I don't think they give you anything, but we can have a quick look. Crossbow, armour. So your boots give you... Oh, your gloves give you 0. Your boots give you 0. And what else do you have? Small shield. Shield also gives you 0. So you are absolutely fine. Your AC is perfect.
Fantastic.
Yeah, says 11. That's fine.
I wasn't sure if I'd missed something. Thank you very much.
No worries.
I've removed all the magic items from the character sheet, or from the shared inventory, and I've added 185 gold to be dished out between us.
Right then.
For now, let's leave that in the stash, and then we'll just carry on.
Okay, no worries. Thank
So,
you.
after almost a morning's worth of shopping, because I didn't factor in the amount of time that you've actually spent sleeping. Okay, so you got 5, so that's 6. Let's see, what did I say you were? Said 1. Yeah, so it's 1 AM. Right, so you've done all your activities before you sleep, so that's fine. and then you spend 5, so that'd be 6, 7. Yeah, so the time is actually pushing about 11 AM. You spent quite a bit of time, you've been resting up in town, and then obviously the identification processes take quite some time when you multiply the amount of items that you're trying to identify. And then there's the actual trading and shopping and traversing the town as well. So after all in all, it's probably taken you about between 9 or 10 hours in total for sleeping, doing all your tasks, and then all your shopping and identifications. Right. So let's make a quick note of that.
Ophi, Francis, if you guys are ready, I say we head to the monastery.
Absolutely.
Well, you are definitely on your way. So, Blaze is busy doing whatever it is she's doing until you call for her, but she's around the fire.
I'll give her a shout, give her a wave, let her know we're heading out.
Okay, so you want to take her with you. Alright, so she's going to nod and grab her bow and move over to the waypoint with you all. Say, morning! Wow, it was when I got up.
We had a lot of stuff to get through, unfortunately.
Yeah, I saw you were going about town quite a bit. I hope you got something good and useful, because I think we might need it today.
Well, we'll see. Eh?
Alright.
I've got my 2 pills. That's all I need.
Alright, and she tightens the string on her bow. She's like, I'm ready when you are. So, whoever wants to go first.
I'll step forward.
Alright, so you are going first into Stony. Okay. Now. Oh, you've got a hunter's mark over here. I'll get with that. Okay, so let's move you guys over there for now. And Blaze also. So Nix can also go. Scarlet.
Yeah.
You should be on your maximum for your mana as well as your hit points. So you need.
Not quite. It's half your max you get back on a long rest.
Did you not use any of your?
I didn't.
Mana dice or anything like that. Okay, that's fine, man. So then, in which case, everyone is as they are. Where do you want to exit the stone circle, the waypoint? Where would you like to start your turn?
I'll start it right here, thanks.
Okay.
I'll ping it right here.
Alright, are you going to move? Because this is technically your first turn, so you can go if you wish, or you can wait for the rest of your party.
I'll scout and see what's around.
Okay.
So it's double movement, is it?
Yeah, you're on 60.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right, hang on.
Whoa, hang on
All
a
these
sec.
little things.
Hang on a sec. 1, 2, 3. Well, you're just about to find out, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are all coming after you.
Oh joy. So I'll roll for initiative, shall I?
Yeah, in a second, because this is still your turn, so you've got the choice. You can either retreat a bit more, or you can attack, or I don't know, whatever you want to do. It's still your turn.
20, 25. I'll back up a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot. But I think shooting triggers initiative, doesn't it? That's a hostile action. So.
Yes, but you get your shot first. So do your shot first. We'll resolve that, and then we'll go into first round of initiative.
I'm not going to put a hunter's mark in this because these look quite small, so I'm just going to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to line up my left-hand crossbow, and we're going to shoot. Lilith up first, the first shot. That's a 13 to hit.
Which one are you going for?
I suppose the nearest one, that one.
This one?
Yeah, that one there.
A 13 to hit misses.
Dang. Oh, okay.
So as you fire, it's already noticed you, and it sees that you are bringing your arrow to bear, and it quickly just darts out of the way, and your bolt from your crossbow just passes by harmlessly.
Alright, well, we're going to horde break. I'm going to slam another arrow into that same crossbow with a quick flourish.
Yep.
And fire a shot at the one next to him instead. So this will be this one here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god. Are you joking?
Double 13s.
13's your lucky number today, Scarlet.
Oh wow. Okay. Alright, we're going to try again with the offhands. Final shot of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
There we go. So that's going to be a powerful hit as well. So add an extra 2 to your damage.
So that's going to be 5 piercing and 3 lightning.
Which one's this one on? The first one you attacked?
No, the second one.
Second one. So this one here. Yeah, okay. And how much damage, sorry?
With the powerful shot, 5 piercing, 3 lightning.
Incredible. 5 piercing, 3 lightning. Yeah, you watch as your bolt ignites with the infused lightning, sending shocking energy all through the body of this tiny flying creature. It instantly drops to the floor and basically turns to ash.
Okay, yeah, so my turn is done.
Alright. In which case, you can roll your initiative. I'll do the enemy ones in a minute. Ophi and Francis, as you come through, I'll put Ophi there. Francis, put yourself where you want to be. Obviously, Nix follows Ophi, so they share the square. Alright. Yep. Blaze will come through there, that's fine. Okay, so everyone is now in. As soon as you get in, you notice that Scarlet is already aiming her crossbows toward, like, further up the path. You're not sure why, but I mean, it doesn't take much to work out that she normally aims at things that are potentially hostile to her. So you don't know whether she's fired anything yet, but you do see that she has an attacking or an aggressive stance. Okay, right then. As it is now Ophi's and Francis' turn, pre-combat, I'll let you do that first.
They want us to roll for initiative.
Well, how are you reacting to seeing Scarlet as she is? She's got both her crossbows out, pointing up towards the way that the path, or the way that you guys were initially heading.
Scarlet doesn't hang for a second, does she? I think Nix is keen to get in on the scene as well, so I'm going to take a few steps forward towards her, find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They look like birds. Nix is keen to throw her fire around as well, so
okay.
I'm guessing I'm rolling for initiative.
Okay then, so roll for your initiative. Francis, what are you doing?
To here. No, that's Bob. Go, Bob. You stay there, mate. Aren't you? You'll move there.
Ophi, the token, and then roll.
It's going to move up to there. And Bob's going to move in front of Francis. And Francis, being basically the granddad of the group now, goes, "Oh my fucking god. Why do kids run into danger at the first instance?" And he's going to roll for initiative.
Okay, roll your initiative then, please. And while you do that,
Scarlet freaks out. It's undead has just walked up next to her.
These are coming like a like a pack. So they well, it's a flock of birds, so they will be sharing initiatives. So let me just do that one there. Oh, okay. Nothing to shout about really. Alright, that's fine. Okay. As you know, obviously Bob and Beatrice will go on your turn, Francis. Let's see. Why is that as Nick's? That should be Ophi.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I needed to do for both of them. I did Nick's first and then Ophi, and then yeah.
No, in combat you still only roll for yourself.
Right, okay.
'Cause she only counts as a summon, okay? So she goes when you go.
Fine.
Either before or after, but it doesn't matter when. Okay. So you are. Let's set this into order. And round. Okay, so the fastest person then is Scarlet. So, Scarlet, being as you are already in an attacking position, you are easily seizing the initiative here. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to continue attack or find something else?
I was very focused until this horrific melty skeleton thing come up next to me, and I'm feeling pretty freaked out. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna very quickly move away from the undead. So they stink, and then I'm gonna refocus myself, cast a hunter's mark on one of these little birdie fuckers, and
Go ahead. You can bring out the hunter's mark yourself. Should be able to. Yep, there we go.
there we are. So here we go. I'm gonna line up my shot, take a deep breath. I'm gonna try and focus my energy, and we're gonna try and take the fucker down.
Alright, so a 16. A 16 will hit, but it will not be a powerful hit.
Fine, that's fine. So we're gonna smack it for 8 piercing, 3 cold,
Oof.
then another
Incredible.
6 piercing on top.
Alright, well, needless to say,
14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
this one also is destroyed.
Again, with a very quick flourish, same crossbow, another bolt loaded in. Unfortunately, I can't bonus move for Hunter's Mark at the moment, but we're now going to go for the original one. I'll take a shot at this one. Same hand, same weapon. Another 13.
Alright, so as you know, 13 is avoidable. Alright. Ophi.
Well, Nix is keen to get her firebolt going at the first bird that she can see, which is this one. Here, I can't get the double click going. Why is it not working on me?
Why is that not?
So the first bird that I can see, Nix is unleashing her firebolt. So
Yep. I'm afraid not. No, 13 is easily able to avoid any kind of danger coming its way.
So then, Ophi is following up behind her.
Well, 13's being thrown about.
Seem to like our 13s today.
Yeah, I think it's the 15th though. It's not the 13th, but it was Friday when it was the 13th. So if you're a little bit superstitious like you, Scarlet, you would be thinking Friday the 13th. Right, okay. Think fast, think fast. Ooh. I'm going to go with the firebolt as well.
Yeah, you managed to strike it. Roll your damage. Alright, 10. So this is on the first one, or closest one, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah, closest one to me.
All right.
Which is in line with Beatrice.
Okay. You watch as your firebolt impacts. It tries to evade, but it goes the wrong way and actually flies into it. You instantly see as your firebolt, just engulfs the entire body of this thing, and it just burns as it hits the floor, turning into ash. Okay, Francis, you are up.
I was going to move 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Francis is going to take the dodge action. And Beatrice is going to remain where she is.
Okay. Okay. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, but it keeps removing my initiative. Let's just do add turn. See if that works. Okay. Right. So, in response to this, I'm going to put that up there. Move the next one down, and that's going to be moving like a flock of birds. They are going to try to stay in a formation. They fly high, so they do get to move without any form of attacks against them. So you don't get any opportunity attacks as they pass you by. And they do move very, very quickly. So they're going to ignore...
Attacks of opportunity or not?
Nope, not on these.
That's what I thought you said. I was going to double check.
They're going to try and keep this kind of formation, but it's very difficult as their numbers are now cut down. So this one here is going to go for Bob. Nope, sorry, Beatrice. It's going to be Talons attack, and it's going to dive down. Nice. It does pitiful damage, honestly. These things are basically just scratching at you. They're more of an annoyance than any kind of threat. But it does take 1 point of piercing or 1 point of slashing damage. I believe she might be resistant to piercing. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. If not, then there's 2 points of damage, 1 point of slashing and 1 point of piercing against Beatrice.
Okay. Can I just retroactively do something, Danny?
Go on.
Can I, on my turn, can I just shout out to Blaze? Blaze, get your ass in gear, mate. We need your help.
She is... Yeah, she can stay there, actually. But she does need to join the fight, so... character sheet. Merc. Blaze.
Bob and Beatrice.
There we go.
Beatrice has only
Selected
12 points
initiative.
left. Bob has 15.
Alright, so from next round she will be joining the fight. She will be going before you, Scarlet. Okay. I'll minimise that. Don't need that. Right, so the next one is going to go for you, Francis.
Yep.
So it dives down again, just like the other one. They all perform like dive bomb kind of thing, formation, as they come from the sky. Now, this is going to be a crit, so this is going to be two and two.
Did it do? I took dodge action, so they did roll twice.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, you did take a dodge action. Let me roll again.
To get you on fire today, Mr. Strategist.
Hey, absolutely.
Running, you still hit.
Alright, well, a dirty 20 is better than nothing. So, 1 and 1.
Yep.
Alright. If you've got any armour that reduces that, sadly, it won't work because it's already at 1. So, it's the lowest you can go. Right. That's done. Next one that can actually reach is going to go for you, Scarlet, and the other two are still hovering up in the air. So this is going to be, you're not under the kind of thing. That's a 22 to hit. Wow, these birds are really going for you.
They're scratching.
Alright, so don't forget this also counts for any powerful hits as well, guys. So if you need to be taking 2 extra if they are rolling high, which they are. So that's going to be 3 points of piercing and 1 point of slashing. No, sorry. Yeah, it will be. And then on you need to add an extra 2 points of damage. Also from the last attack, Francis. The hit on Beatrice, I don't think was it that good?
It
was a 21, so add an extra 2 points there, so she takes 4. So she's down to 11. Okay, and that's going to be all that can happen because the other two are still soaring high, trying to keep information. The other 3 have already dive bombed down to try and reach.
I thought she took 3 damage originally. 2 piercing, 1 slashing.
No, 1 and 1.
1 and 1. Okay, cool.
Yeah, 1 and 1.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to be it for my turn. Round 2. Blaze kicks into action. She's going to aim for one of the flying creatures over here. So she's going to take aim and try to shoot high in the sky. She's going to do a normal shot. What'd you get? Oh, perfect. Alright. So, needless to say then, with her damage, 2 on top of that, that's 9 points of damage. You watch as the arrow from her bow strikes into this into the bird. 34. And you just see it plummet straight down into the ground, remaining impaled by the arrow. And then as it hits, it just bursts into ash, or into flames and then ash. That's going to be all she can do. You can just hear at the back her just cheering and like being really happy with herself. And she's like, "That's 1." Next up, she's going to. No, she'll stay there. She'll stay there. She doesn't need to move. So, Scarlet, you're up.
So Scarlet's going to dive away from these birds that are all up in her face and scratching away at her. She's not going to disengage, so they can take an opportunity attack.
Okay, which they will do. So that's 2 opportunity attacks against you.
Bloody hell! Another 20.
I believe that's 2 hits. 1 being.
No, 1 miss. I've got a 14 AC. So
okay then. So 1 hit, but that is a powerful hit. So you're going to take 3 points of piercing and 1 point of slashing damage.
Jesus Christ! Oh, okay.
As its talons just pierce into you as you try to turn and try to dodge backwards, but they're just all over you. Okay.
She looks back, focuses a hatred on the first enemy she sees that swiped at her by moving a hunter's mark onto that target, and she's going to shoot.
You can see that your vision is starting to become slightly blurred with red, as there's now blood that has dripped from your forehead.
That's
Okay,
22.
22, beautiful. Yeah, that's going to be a powerful hit.
Oh, this thing's dead then, so it's going to be that.
Yeah, that's definitely gone.
More cold. Then another Hunter's Mark damage. So
Okay.
that would have been 6.
Yeah, so basically your arrow cuts through it, and you watch as its body turns from its reddish hue into kind of like a purpley colour, where the ice has really like impacted it, and it drops straight down to the floor and shatters before turning into ash.
Okay, now the next shot's this one here. I haven't got another action for Hunter's Mark, so this is my final Horde Breaker attack. The one next to him.
Yep.
Hopefully it'll be a kill. That's 20 to hit.
Yeah, that's powerful. Roll damage.
Mark. 7 piercing, 3 cold.
Beautiful. This one doesn't have so much of an effect, as the damage is a lot less, but it's enough to do what you need it to do. So, this one, hovering in front of, or facing Francis, takes the arrow and just drops to the floor, freezing up as it goes, and then just breaks as it hits the floor. Okay.
And then my turn.
Fantastic. Ophi.
These guys are biting the dust quite quickly, so Nyx is going to throw her firebolt again.
Yeah, okay. Which one's she going for?
The one that's in line, or closest in line with her, the one next to Beatrice.
Yeah, okay. Yep, that's going to be a hit. Roll damage.
Ooh.
Ooh. So, it's a hit, but you just managed to clip the edge of its wing, taking off some of its feathers. It starts to drop in height slightly, but then it flaps a bit frantically and manages to regain its hovering height. So, you done one.
Don't worry, Nyx. You're getting the hang of it. She's still new to casting, so...
She looks at you, and you see like her eye is starting to like glisten.
Yeah, she's doing well. She's just evolved, so you know, you give her plenty of praise. I'm going to follow her firebolt with a firebolt just to kind of back her up.
Lovely. All right, go for it. So your turn.
Trying to give some support here.
Yep, fantastic hit. Roll damage. And there we go. So your one, a lot more on target this time, manages to literally engulf the body of this tiny bird, and it plummets and burns and turns to ash.
Another one bites the dust. I have to do that.
Are you doing
I'm going
anything
to do
else?
bonus action as well, because I'm aware some of my my group has taken some damage. I'm going to cast Warmth just to assist.
Great. Okay. I'll add that in. Okay. Right then. So, moving on, it will be Francis' turn with his skeletons. So, they are low enough to be struck. Oh, well, actually no, this one here is still high up. So you would need a ranged ability to hit them. Sadly, what's her name, Beatrice and Bob are not able to reach the final bird-like enemy, but you can. So what do you want to do, Francis?
I think we all know what we're going to do, Danny. I think we all know what I'm going to do.
Oh, yep. I think it's coming. There we go.
That's
He's
Flash.
lining up his shot. It's a dexterity
wrong.
save, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Dexterity save. Well, they're quite dexterous, so let's see what we've got. Nope. That is nowhere going to hit.
No! Francis is like, for fuck's sake.
Yes.
So he's going to move back. No, he's not. He's going to stay there for a minute. He's going to move Bob 5, 10, 15. 5, 10. And Beatrice is going to move there. And that's my go.
Okay. Okay. Any lost hit points? You gain. You regain 1 hit point from the warmth that is now surrounding your body. That Ophi has called onto the field.
Sweet.
So you'll be up an extra HP. However, it's now the Hawk's turn. So, ignoring Bob and Beatrice, he's going to go head down this way, and he is going to dive towards Nyx, who is shielding her owner.
Oh, blimey. These things are coming a bit close.
Okay. Nyx's AC is only 2. Yeah, so this is going to be a big hit on Nyx. Alright, she takes 3 points of piercing and 1 point of slashing. Which is 4 points, which means, sadly, you hear a loud screech as both birds collide, and in a ball of flame, you just see the vision of Nyx just disappear.
Blimey, poor Nyx. She was so keen to get going today. Oh well. Go to somewhere again tomorrow. When she's rested.
In the spot where she fell is just orange glowing feather.
Ooh. I'm going to take that feather if that's okay.
Yeah, you can. That's going to be your free action, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of that turn. So Blaze is up next. It's going to be a bit of a difficult shot, but she's going to try to get the hovering hawk right next to you, Ophi. She can just take a normal shot. She doesn't need to use fire. Yep, beautiful. Now I think. Ooh. So it's going to be 19. Believe it or not, the arrow only just manages to hit part of of one of the talons, chipping away at part of the talon itself. So there's no real connection with it, which is sad because she'd be doing well so far. So she's on, or it's on that much. And you watch as the arrow just soars past, like right into the distance. She's got. Okay. That's going to be the end of her turn. Scarlet, you are up.
Scarlet's going to bathe in the warm glow for a minute.
Yeah.
To regain a little bit of point health. And then she's going to take aim, and both of her crossbows pointing directly at that final bird. And try and finish it off.
Okay,
so
go
first shot that might be enough.
Oh,
22,
that's enough.
Nice.
7 plus 3.
And there we go. The final bird falls, turning to a slightly bluish purple hue as it hits the floor and breaks before turning into ash. Okay, that is the end of the combat, everybody. So I assume you are going to want to huddle around the warmth to try and get some extra HP out of it.
Damn right.
So let's see, shall we? How much are we? I mean, there's still 9 turns of this thing that's still open. So, Francis, if you are sticking by this, waiting for it to run out, you will heal to full. Yeah, as will you, Scarlet, and Ophi, you're already at full. You can heal Bob and Beatrice in this way, so if you do call them to you, they can do that.
Yes, I'm doing that.
Okay, so put Beatrice back up to 15. And we'll do a quick time skip, and the warmth ends.
It'd only be a minute or two, wouldn't it? Can I go and fetch some of my retrieved arrows that I fired off?
Yes, you can. How many did you fire?
I fired in total. Pull the character sheet up. I had 42. I'm down to 35, but I've just used another one, so that's 34. I fired 8 arrows, I think, in total.
8 arrows in total. Okay. It's fairly easy to see. There's not a lot obstructing this area, and the targets were nice and small, so they weren't necessarily damaging to your bolts. I'll say you're easily able to get 6 out of 8 of those in a quick search.
There you go. That'll do. Obviously, I'm not going to search for loot because I'm busy getting my arrows back, but...
Yeah. These ones are... Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is your encounter over.
I think I'm then going to cast, as it's a new day, I'm going to cast Magic Arrow, just to give myself as many things as I can. Just while the other guys do whatever they're going to do.
Yep. Not a
I've
problem.
got MP to burn.
Alright. Is anyone else doing anything while Scarlet starts using her incantations to increase her arrow quantity and supplies?
No, I'm good.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I thought to do it last. I forgot to do it. You know.
Yeah.
So, bye spell slot.
Alright. Okay, great. So yeah, you are now surrounded by your shimmering green energy that you like to summon oh so often. There are no enemies in sight. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to be spending a minute just summoning all these arrows, so creating these arrows, so I don't know if these guys might want to search some loot.
Well, I never cleaned these guys off last time, so I'm probably going to start taking a slow walk to this corner. Because I can see now that there's a rogue that's dead, and maybe see if he's got anything worthwhile on him.
Yeah, absolutely.
So...
Okay, so your action is to search the body.
Yeah, I'm going to roll for perception.
On this one you don't need to.
Okay.
Nope. You managed to find 21 gold coins just scattered around the body.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay. So are you moving any further, Ophi? Or are you
Not
going
a minute,
to
I'll
stay
wait
there?
till the others are ready.
Okay.
21 gold points.
Alright. With that feather that you picked up, you can put it into your inventory if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to put it into my inventory, maybe investigate what its potentials are later.
And as you do touch it, you can feel that there is that connection with Nyx briefly for a moment as you touch it. It returns, but she's nowhere to be seen.
The feather returns to her, you mean?
No, that feeling that you get when she's around you, that connection,
right.
You feel that connection when you touch that feather.
Oh.
But it's only briefly. It's not like permanently all the time while she's there. So it gives you a sense of familiarity.
So that I have an awareness that it is her feather.
Mm-hmm. Right, okay. Well, it's in your hands, guys. You can do a little bit of exploration.
Yep, so I've finished casting my arrows and I'll catch up with the group. 10, 15, 20, oh, that's not 25, 30.
You can, I think you can get rid of these, but I'll get rid of it.
50. What do I see up here? Let's have a look. Oh my god, hold up guys, hold up. I see trouble ahead.
2, 3,
Oh, I'm going to remove hand signal. Stop.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so this one here lets out a loud scream. Like a really high-pitched scream, and he points his blade towards you, Scarlet.
The very first thing I'm going to do is, I was ready to give a hand signal, is can I just move my hunter's mark to one of them?
Yes, you can.
Before we get into a proper gruffle with them.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Just focus on them and give the hand signal.
All right. You can put your mark wherever you want it. And instantly, as soon as they see you, they start moving towards you. So this is going to be another combat round. Sorry,
initiative.
Combat. Yep. So this is going to be another initiative.
Alrighty. I keep losing my hunter's mark. Where is it? Weird. Where's that gone?
Just have a look in spells and effects. You bet find a new one.
Yeah, it seems to have all changed around. Okay, it's cool. Yeah. So you want a new initiative roll? If I click initiative, will it replace my old roll?
It will add a new one in. So
Right.
I will remove your old one. That's fine. In fact, let me try it. I just want to see what happens. No.
Oh, it changes it. There you go.
Change it. That's what I was trying to do before, and I knew it did work at some point, but I think Roll20 was having a bad day.
Just remember to put your token first, guys.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, so everyone click on your tokens and roll initiative, please. Now these ones are going to obviously have it. Oh, bloody hell. That's a waste. What's with my rolls today?
We talk about you were getting 20s a second ago.
That's insane.
Oh my god, 19.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Oh, you said the other way. I was like, no way. You've been rolling insane dice.
Yeah.
We're getting 13s and you're getting nat 20s.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Now the world is in balance again. And the final. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Straight with the 18 again. Oh, come on. Alright, okay. So...
Holy cow.
I know. Let's go to descending order and... Yeesh. Oh, that one's got to go at the top. Alright. Very well then. So... seeing you, Scarlet, and alerting others to your presence.
Joy.
Well, it's still technically your turn. So we've only rolled initiative. So this will be for the following round. So we are still on your turn that you've discovered these. So what would you like to do?
Well, I've used my bonus action, so I've only really got a main hand shot to do.
Okay.
Really.
Well, you can have a shot if you want. Obviously, he has let out a cry to give away that you are there.
That is a fail.
Do you have any gloves? I believe you do.
You do have gloves, yes.
Right, okay. So you want a D100 roll. I think it's 40%. No, unlucky. So you do actually deal the damage to you. So roll your damage. And then half it.
Holy crap, 7, 8, 9, only 4.
Okay. So your bolt slips out just as your string on your crossbow gets a little bit twisted up in the mechanism. Drops down to the floor and impales you straight through the foot, giving you a very cold awakening.
Technically, I hit a target with my weapon, so I get to leech 1 MP. Even though it was myself.
No, doesn't work like that.
Oh, it's no MP from the Ring of the Bat, no?
No. You don't class as a target.
Well, it was the wrong target. Oh, but that's I've got to spend a turn fixing my crossbow, haven't I? So I can't.
So that one's jammed. That one's jammed for next turn, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do anything else, so I'm done.
Okay. Right then. In which case, first round of initiative. In we go. So the carver that did give everybody the idea that you are there is going to dash towards you. Not literally, just move quickly towards you. And he is going to try to cut you to ribbons. Let's see what you get. Oh my goodness. Wait, why is he... Okay, yeah. I forgot they don't have mods. So, yeah, so natural 18 to hit you. As you are fiddling around with your bow, he comes along and hits you for 2 points of slashing damage. Your AC is 14, did you say? So that's not a powerful hit, no. Okay, so yeah, just as you are starting to like hit your crossbow and try to dislodge the string from it, he comes along and just slashes at your leg. And before you even know it's going on, you're suffering from a blade to the knee. Okay, next one up is going to be the one that's next to him, yes. And also following suit, you look around and you can see that they are coming in quick. It's a 10, so this time you're a little bit more aware. You're able to step to the side slightly and avoid the attack completely. Blaze did not roll her initiative, so let's get her going. I don't know why I rolled twice. 14. There we go. So she actually goes after you. Okay. In which case then that means that his turn is over and the third Kara is going to come into play. He's going to make it to there and stop. He cannot do anything more. He's going to see that everything's going on over here and he's going to dash towards, as his action, Bob and Beatrice. But as you know, they're pretty crap and they can't really do much, so that's going to be all he can do this turn. Scarlet, you are up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna drop my jammed crossbow. Swap hands, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna that's not gonna work though, is it? If I disengage, I can't attack.
and you've only got one that you can use.
Yes, correct. Well, if I shoot... I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
But roll away.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get to the back of the group, behind Bitches and Bob.
Yep.
And yeah, just ready some... Obviously, I've dropped a crossbow here still.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just wait for my next turn. I think I can't do much else, so... Oh, bonus action... No, one of them's already marked, isn't he? So, let's just say that one is still marked, so... Yeah, no, that'll end my turn.
Wait, did you say you dropped your crossbow?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Jammed. I can't use it.
Only for one turn?
I've got to spend a turn to unjam, haven't I?
Well, it's jammed, and you will be doing that as you... Like, for your action for that turn. That'll be what you're doing.
No, my action is to disengage.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose in which case then... yeah, until you actually spend an action to undo it, yeah. Okay.
That's why I've done it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright, that's fine. So you withdraw. Blaze moves up towards you, takes aim, and fires towards this one here. She's going to ignite her arrow this time, as it's her third shot. And boom. 9. And... Okay, so she only just about hits. She doesn't do a massive hit this time. Oh, goodness me. Okay, so 2 points of piercing, 1 fire. So she manages just to catch him, like literally nick his toe. That's about it. 1 point fire, 2 points piercing. Okay, nothing to write home about. She hangs her head in shame a little, and backs up. She has nothing else that she really needs to do, so that's going to be the end of her turn. So back to these guys. So this one is also going to come and run down towards his mate, and that's going to be his turn done. Next one, Ophi.
Okay, my free action, I'm going to pass my light crossbow that is hanging on my back over to Scarlet, so she has two crossbows again.
Okay.
Okay, Scarlet. There you go. You can use this as your offhand. Chuck it back to me when you've sorted your other one out. Probably when we've finished engaging in these guys. I am then going to scuttle across here, and I'm going to get my charge bolt ready.
Okay.
My charge bolt.
Yep.
There we go. Oh, wrong.
No, that's alright, I don't need that.
I'm getting all excited.
It's what, rank 1, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah, I think.
Alright, so you do 3 points total. Let's see if there's anything about these guys. Oh, all bog standard. So 3 points. So your first bolt. So you're casting it this way, yeah?
Yeah, I'm casting it towards these guys.
Okay, so the first one will go into there and dissipate as it hits this rock. The second one will go forwards, and strike that one, and then that kind of that direction, and then in the end fizzle out over by this tree. And the last one will go this way, but because they are allies, they take no damage. So I'll go like this, and then hit that one, and then bounce that way. So we are looking at that one, and that's it. So you've only got 2 strikes this time. But you do 3 points of damage to each. And you watch as their bodies start to crackle with your lightning energy. What else are you doing?
My bonus action, I'm setting off warmth early because I have a feeling that these guys have the potential to do some serious damage.
Okay then, brilliant. So once again, Scarlet and Francis start feeling the warmth of this globe yet again. And that's going to be, I think that's going to be you done then, Ophi.
It is.
Francis.
It is. Myself topped up because I think these guys can be a bit tougher. So.
No worries, Francis, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to cast. No, hang on. First of all, I'm going to go 1, 2, and Bob and Beatrice are going to attack this little guy.
Yep, go ahead. Okay, so who moved into range first? It'd be Beatrice, I suppose.
The Bob was already in range.
All right, so Bob's going to get the focus at this point.
Yep.
So Beatrice is going to get an attack with advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
Beatrice going first. Go fuck yourself, Beatrice.
6, that's going to fail.
Then Bob.
18, that's a good one. That's going to be a
slashing.
powerful hit, so 5 total.
Cool. And then Francis is going to cast Sleep on these two. Which will be a DC save. No, some skeletons.
Oh, that's right. You've not encountered these, have you? Let's see.
Save at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Versus my spell save DC of 13.
Okay. And what is it? Is it wisdom?
Wisdom,
Yeah.
but it's at disadvantage.
Okay, no worries. So 2 at disadvantage. There we go. So 12. And disadvantage. And a 9. So the 9 definitely fails. Does 12 pass or not?
Else.
So they're both. So which one is it? These two here.
Yeah, it's these. Yeah, those two there.
Okay, great. Right. In which case, let's get this out.
And Francis is going to shout out, "Don't fucking hit them! Don't go near them! They're asleep!"
Here we go. They are in the world of Nod. Okay. Let's move on then. You've done your 2 skeletons. So it's the last carver who is hiding over here in the shadows, but not for long. He's going to dash towards these 2. And he's going to strike this one right in front of him. So he's going to take, move that out of the way, 1 point of play stacking stuff here. Yeah, so he's going to take 1 point of damage. And he will wake up. As for the other one, he remains asleep. This made it a bit smaller. Didn't realise it was that big. There we go. Right. Okay. So this one remains asleep. This one has just been slapped awake. But that is all that this one is going to be able to do for this turn. So we are going on to round 2. And the one that has now just been awakened turns round. And mutters something in a very demonic style of language, something that you are all unable to understand. And he will move towards there. He is still marked, obviously. And he's going to take a swing at Beatrice. So this is going to be an attack with advantage. Oh, actually, wait a sec. No, it's not. No, it's not. So it's going to be an attack as normal. What do we have? 16 to hit. I believe that's going to hit. Yeah, 11. So that's 5 above, so it's a powerful hit. And we do 6 points of slashing damage from behind on Beatrice. Next one. The next one is the one that's asleep. I believe he gets a chance every turn to try and save, isn't it? It's a wisdom save at the start of his turn. Is that right?
Let me double check. No, they don't.
They don't?
No. Or they fall asleep until the spell wears off, or they take damage or are woken up by contact.
Okay. Okay. Well, in which case he remains asleep. Next one is this one here, right in between both of your skeletons. He's going to use his attack against Beatrice, as he's sensing the opportunity. He doesn't get any form of advantage on the attack as she is facing him. 16, that's going to hit. So it's 5 total points again on Beatrice. Is she still standing? That is 6 and 5. So it's 11 points. It says that she's got 11 hit points here.
Dang.
Did you not adjust her?
Yeah, she got 15, hasn't she?
Yeah.
So I went up to... I've adjusted her on my sheet. Oh, I've not adjusted. I don't think I've adjusted it on their sheet. That's why. One second.
That's why, yeah. So what's she on?
Oh, she's on 15 as well. They're both on 15.
Right, so
on
15,
these couple of skeletons.
So 15 down to
4.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so she's looking a little bit chipped. Scarlet, you're up.
Okay, so I catch the crossbow that Ophi chucked over to me. Slam a bolt into it, and then we're going to shoot at the one that's marked with the main hand one, which is just change the element slightly around, but it's the same principle. 16 to hit.
16 does hit, yep, and that's going to be a powerful hit as well.
So that'll be 7 piercing for the powerful, plus another 2 cold.
Wonderful. And which one's this one on the one that you've got marked?
Yeah, so it's going to be an additional.
Where's my mark? Go ahead.
7 plus another 2 on top of that, so 9 piercing total, 2 cold.
Fantastic.
But it won't be cold, sorry, it'll be lightning because it's my offhand, isn't it?
So you watch as your bolt contacts and the lightning spreads, crackling around the body, and you watch as he goes down, heavy.
With another quick flourish, we're going to Horde Breaker, and we're going to take a shot at the one next to Bitch and Bob. with the same one. Again, lightning, not cold. This is a 13 to hit this time.
13 does hit. It's just a standard hit though. 5 piercing, 4 damage.
5 piercing, 9 lightning.
And this one is on which one?
Sorry, 5 piercing, 4 lightning. The one in between Bitch and Bob.
Okay. So again, yeah, that's he's taken damage anyway. So that one. Also, you watch as his eyes roll back and he starts to drop. Yeah.
And then Scarlet's going to point the crossbow that she borrowed from Ophi, which for some reason doesn't seem to want to work. Oh, there it is, public roll. A 10 with the borrowed crossbow.
10 will just about do it. Roll your damage.
Won't be great. Won't be great damage. Oh wow.
1.
1 piercing.
Well, 1 piercing is still 1 piercing. So, taken 2 down and then wounded another. Very nice.
I'm done.
Okay. In which case, let's see. So that one's gone. Let's just clear up the turntable. That one's still alive. That one's gone. That one is alive. Alright, looks like Roll20 is removing. Got 1, 2. Ah, there he is. No. Yeah, that's right. That's correct. Okay, so 2 are down. 3 remain. Did you remember to regen your hit point at all?
No, but I'll do it. I'm just amending my crossbow number and stuff at the moment.
Yeah, no worries. Let's that should be okay. Blaze is up. So she's going to take a pot shot, not at the one that's asleep, as per command of Francis. So she's going to move up next to you, and she's Scarlet's going to move up next to you, and she's going to take a shot at this one over here that's uninjured. Oh, let me do that. Take a normal shot at her. At him, hit. No! Terrible shot. And she just kicks the dirt out of frustration. And stays where she is. Let's reduce her ammunition count. And that's that. Right, next up is you. So next up is this guy here that's next to Bob and Beatrice. He is going to just take a wild swing towards Beatrice, trying to finish her off. Let's see. Yeah, that's all he can do. Normal hit. It's a 12. Just about beats her AC, so it's going to land a blow. She takes 3 points of slashing damage and almost crumbles on the spot. However, she's still in the fight for now. As for his turn, that's going to be over. Ophi, you are up.
Just bear with me.
Alright. So you are in a square that is covered by your orb, so if you've taken damage you can regen 1 point.
I'm not taking any damage yet, but I'm just going to move a little bit further this way because I want to get better clearance for this guy at the back here to shoot a firebolt at him.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to get a better view. So there we go. Quite sure if I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
Nice. Good damage. This is at the far one, isn't it?
Furthest one. Yeah.
Yeah. And he reels as the bolt hits him in the chest, and is like, and quickly, like as best as he can, rights himself. But you can see that you've done a serious amount of damage just then.
Well, these guys are going to start falling insane.
Mm-hmm. So
They've
what?
got I've got no more action to take for now.
Okay. So your warmth.
I would suggest Francis to get Beatrice over to warmth though, because I think she's starting to dwindle a bit.
Alright, well it is Francis's turn, so he can do that if he wishes. Or he can leave it there.
He's away at the moment.
How's he gone?
Right, I'm back. So Francis taken 3 points damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Francis?
Wait.
No? You haven't taken any
No.
damage. You haven't taken any damage.
Oh, okay.
Beatrice took damage, which I've
Oh,
already
Beatrice
reduced her down to 1.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry, I
cool.
meant say Beatrice.
Has Bob taken any damage?
Ophi just launched a firebolt towards the furthest of the enemies, and it took it square in the chest and took a hefty amount of damage. Almost like
Okay.
winding it in the process.
So Bob is going to move here
hmm
and attack this little fucker.
Go ahead.
Is that advantage or normal?
This will be with advantage.
Okay. Oh my fucking god.
That's a glancing blow, I'm afraid. So roll your damage. Oh, you've done 1. Well, you can't
Yeah.
half that, so he takes 1 point.
Does it get his focus on me?
Is this on? This is
The one in
Bob's,
the middle
Bob's
of it.
attack, isn't it? Yeah, it will. It will turn, and it will. Well, I don't know actually, because it's only 1 point of damage, and it's it's barely scraping it by, so it's not like it's severe enough to really gain its attention, and it's really focusing on trying to take out Beatrice. So, no, he's not going to turn towards you. You're doing it backwards again.
It always comes out backwards for some reason, I don't know why.
I love it. Alright.
That's a next 13 save, please.
So, Dex 13. Alright, let's see what we can pull out. Nope. You
That's
got
a
him.
D6.
Do 6 damage.
That's a 5.
Wow. And just like that, covered from head to toe in acid splash.
Acid goes up his nose and down his mouth, and it just melts him from the inside out.
Yeah, and all that's left is just a sludge puddle with a sword and a shield sticking out of it.
Right, and Beatrice is going to run to the warmth.
Good on her.
Yeah. All right.
4D level rest there, mate.
Yeah, nice one. Okay. So with you done, the hang on, which one? That one. He's gone. So there's 2 remaining. So the last 2 remaining. One's asleep. The one that isn't asleep, but severely wounded, is going to try to get rid of Bob, but it's never going to happen because he's not even hurt. But let's see. So normal attack on him. Yeah, there we go. It's going to be 3 total points of slashing because it's going to be a powerful hit on Bob. As in some sort of frantic attempt to save his life, he manages to connect with Bob over there as he moves up basically to him and tries his best to take him out, but obviously the stacks are weighed against him at this point. So let's see. That's his action, so that's all he's going to do. Alright, on to round 3. And we have the sleeping carver, who is going to remain sleeping. Okay, so Scarlet, you are.
I'll regen my hit point.
Yep.
I'm gonna just shoot. I'm gonna just shoot at the one next to Bob.
Okay, go ahead.
Again, lightning, not cold, but same principle remains.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna light it on fire, I think. So, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a big kill.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a 20 hit for 9 piercing, 4 cold, and 6 fire.
Ooh.
Big damage.
19. And this is on which one? The one that's next to Bob?
Next to Bob. The one next to
Yeah,
Bob.
you take his head off.
So, I need to drain 3 mana, but only 2 because I connected to hit. So
Yep.
that's there's 11 mana. Force Breaker, aim at the one that's asleep. We agreed we couldn't buff this shot because it's not technically an attack action, it's just
That's
another
right.
attack.
Yep.
We'll just fire for normal attack. Oh wow, big hit.
Oof.
Big hit.
And again.
7 hitting, 9 cold.
Yeah.
No, sorry. 7 piercing, 2 lightning. That's a kill, isn't it?
Let's see. I need to move the effect out of the way. 7, did you say?
7, no, 9 total. 7
9.
piercing.
Yep. Yeah.
I've got
That is the final blow as you penetrate straight through the heart with this.
I'll regen another mana point, so it's back at 12.
I'll get rid of the sleep effect, and that's it. That is combat over. As the last one falls, you hear the last breath that he takes, and he whispers the words, "Where can he shoot?" As his blood just pours out from the big gaping wound that is now in his chest. Okay, so there are, let's see, there's still 7 rounds of the warmth to go. So under a minute, but I mean you can easily reach it within that time. Maybe 3. Yeah, you can walk over, retrieve your crossbow that you just decided to drop, and then give the one that you had to Ophi.
Yeah, I'll pick up my my little crossbow and dust it off and repair it.
Yep.
Scarlet.
No problem. So 1, 2.
Thanks, Sophie.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay.
Shall I search these guys and see if there's anything worthwhile lurking around on them?
Yes, you may. Who wants to do the searching?
I don't mind having a nosy round. What about you, Francis?
No, I can do it.
Remember, searching is generally done as a group unless someone opts out.
I'm gonna focus on recovering arrows, if that's alright.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'll help. I'll help. It's alright. I've got plenty of arrows still.
Alright, Ophi, that is a fail. Francis, that is a pass.
What do you want to roll? Investigation.
Investigation or perception, your choice.
Perception.
Okay, 17.
I have plenty of arrows.
It is. You got 17 on perception.
Yep.
That is a pass. Okay, so looking around, you managed to spot a few things. You managed to find
A bundle of bolts.
4 items off of the loot list. So, let's see. 4.
Stand into the shared notepad, guys, to make sure no one's got it open.
No, I haven't got it open.
There we go. Alright, so that one. Alright, so you find 4. Okay, so you find a potion of stamina. A jeweler's kit.
Ooh.
A poison maker's kit. So these are likely some things that these fallen of, or the, and some ring mail as well. So these are likely things. The first 3 things are most likely something that they've managed to either acquire at some point or killed another adventurer to gain. In particular, the ring mail. They will see it as a trophy rather than something that they would wear. So the ring mail, we need to see whether it is magical or not.
It's not just magical, it's legendary!
It is sadly just a standard set of just a ring mail shirt. No magical properties hidden within it.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
There we go. That's that.
Ooh, what's that? Chest? Guys, I can see something up ahead.
Oh, please don't go and walk into another
No,
group.
I've already used my sword move already, but I can see a chest and some sort of tome.
Okay.
Just up ahead, so maybe we should go check that out. Francis, you're in tune with the occult. Can you go check that out for us?
1 second.
Francis, Beatrice can get up to 8 hit points total, which I've already done for you. You're not injured, so, or are you injured?
Yeah,
Nope, you're
good.
not injured. You're good. Let's cancel that. Everyone else should be max HP when the globe goes down. Yeah, alright, all good. And Blaze is going to move up and stand here next to this tree.
These little stones.
Okay. As she moves forward, she is going to collect a couple of arrows. As these are bigger bodies, easy to recover. And what she does is, as she moves over towards this dead tree, she looks around it. And she's kind of like peering off towards what would be east, a northeasterly direction, which will be on your screen. It'll be this way.
Oh.
Okay, so she's looking towards these rocks here. You do recall that this place is known as Stony Field.
I think Blaze has found something, guys.
Yeah, I found something too.
She doesn't say anything, doesn't actually motion anything, but she is keeping her vision towards that way.
Blaze, what do you say?
I think we need to investigate.
Nothing at the moment. I've heard stories about these stones, and though I've never really come this close to them, I heard that there's some sort of maybe a passage or a portal or something along those lines, but I don't see it. I just see stones. I don't see what all the fuss is all about.
Might be worth checking out. I can see something over here as well, Blaze. There's some sort of tome on a stand, a pedestal over here. I'm going to check that out as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
What shall we do first, guys?
Well, we're already here, so let's go check out this. What's left of the fallen camp.
Oh, she's a bit chilly, so she's going to go stand by the already lit bonfire, which is nicely placed for her. Ophi. Okay. One sec. Whoever gets there first, I will.
Yeah, I'll direct. I've seen it. I'll direct Ophi and Francis over there. I'll hang back a little bit and keep an eye on the surroundings.
Mm-hmm. Okay. In which case, who wants to use their free action to interact with the book?
Books are not my thing.
Francis.
Right.
Are you going to interact with the book?
Yep, go on.
Okay. As you
always end well.
As you go to hover your hand over the grotesque-looking case on the front of the book, you can see that there is some sort of pleasing demonic head on the front cover. It is mainly going to be there to be decorative, but there are runic words that are sprawled around and down the spine of it. You can't quite make them out because this is something that you are not too adept with. However, you do sense that there is magic coming from this book, and as you are within literally touching distance of it, it begins to open. The clasp on the side unclasps itself, and the book begins to start turning pages. And as you pull your hand away from it, you can see that it stops in one particular place. There is writing on it, and there is writing that you can read on it. So,
Okay.
Are you going to read it?
Yep.
Alright.
And so it came to pass that
I've got visions, DM,
once
of that fucking chest again. Are you sure you want to open it? Are you sure you're gonna not check for traps? Are you sure you're okay? And we get a fucking sandwich. It's probably a recipe for brownies.
Alright, well, you need to listen to this, alright? Because this is important.
And so it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive, and her castle, in which so many
can't hear it, DM, it's too
took
quiet,
place,
sorry.
fell rapidly into ruin. And so it came to pass.
Can you not actually hear it?
I can't hear that at all.
That's not good. Alright, what I would do is then, I guess that's probably why. I will mute this page a second, and I will switch to my speakers, and you should be able to hear it. It will go through the microphone instead. All right.
Let me turn you right up.
Because I can adjust the volume of this. All right, here we go. Fingers crossed.
The Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive, and her castle, in which so many cruel deeds took place, fell rapidly into ruin. Rising over the buried dungeons in that god-forsaken wilderness, a solitary tower, like some monument to evil, is all that remains. The Countess's fortune was believed to be divided among the clergy, although some say that more remains unfound, still buried alongside the rotting skulls that bear mute witness to the inhumanity of the human creature.
Interesting.
And after the book has been read, it sits in your memory for some time, but the book pages turn blank. So there is no way that you can read it again. And with that, the book then automatically closes itself, fastens itself, and remains inactive for the moment.
She sounds like a delightful individual, isn't she, the Countess?
Okay.
Oh, Francis.
Let's move on.
Francis like, don't care, moving on. Bathing in a lot of virgins, moving on.
That's the problem we're going to run into at some point anyway, so we might as well just move on towards it.
I wonder where the lives.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we'll find out at some point. I'm pretty sure it's the direction Blaze was looking.
He said that they felt her castle fall rapidly into ruins, so we're looking for a ruins, maybe? Blaze, do you know about any ruins in the area?
The Stony Field.
I do. It's a way off, but there is over towards the monastery. There's actually a broken, or what's left of a castle, or a fort. It wasn't really used as a castle as such. It's more like a tower. However, there's not a lot that is used or goes on in that tower anymore because obviously it's fallen to ruin. But there are stories I've heard about that tower. They might be useful. I don't know. But if we keep going the way that we're going, we will definitely pass by it at some point.
Oh, joy. That sounds like our place, gentlemen and ladies. There's a chest over there, guys. Should we go check that out quickly?
Yeah, let's get the chest before we move any further, but before we go to the chest, shall we just check that bush to see if anybody might have dropped the key in it?
Can do. There's several bushes around here.
Because I don't think we've got any keys left.
No, we haven't. And it is in an enemy camp, so there's a good chance it could be trapped at that point, you know, booby trapped.
There's only one way you can find out.
I'll try and open it. Stand back, Oath.
Standing back.
Okay.
I have a little trick in my sleeve if it's a hostile chest, but we'll see.
That's okay. So what are you doing?
Trying to open it.
Just straight away open it, or do you want to attempt to try and find anything on it?
I'll look around the chest. Can I spot any mechanisms or anything unusual that would signify there might be more to this chest than just a bog standard storage unit?
You can make a perception check.
I will do so. Thank you. Perception. Is it +3? Oh dang, that's a good roll. Dirty 20.
That's a great roll. So perception. Carefully looking around it, but not actually reaching out to touch the chest itself. You notice that it is a fairly basic chest. There's nothing glamorous or any kind of details etched into the sides or the lid. It is very, very basic, and you can, to your best knowledge, not see anything that could cause you any kind of worry or harm.
Well, trusting in my keen eyesight and my skills, I will open the chest. Just try and open it.
Okay. Let's see. Fine. You kneel down next to it, place both hands, and push. Nothing happens.
Ugh. Dang it.
It gives slightly, but then it snaps back. This chest is locked.
Alright guys, I'll say we'll mark it on our map and move on. It's locked. Perhaps we'll find the key and come back later.
Are you sure?
Well, what's the alternative? Try and destroy it?
I was going to check this bush first. I've got a thing about this bush. It's bugging me.
Hope you want to search the bush, DM.
Okay, make a perception check, please. Or you're actually going to rummage through this bush.
I'm going to rummage through the bush. I have a feeling somebody's dropped a key around this bush.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Oh,
If you're actually going to go diving into it, then yeah, investigation. From what you can tell, there's nothing that's been dropped or left behind on purpose. Nothing that would help you open the chest that you are currently crawling next to.
Right, well, given Ophi is so willingly dove headfirst into this bush, I want to go bush diving, so I'm going to dive and then look around.
Okay, that's fine.
On his knees, crying at the stupidity of his party members.
Aye, aye, aye. I mean, I don't even need to say anything for that, do I? Blazes to both of you. Well, I mean, if you're quite finished, maybe we should, move on.
Did we not find anything worth eating in the bush?
No. Actually, that's a good point. There aren't berries that would normally be growing on this. As you've been travelling further and further east, you would have noticed by now that there is lots of corruption in the area, and things that would normally be growing aren't. The animals are very few, and the ones that are here are generally corrupted as well, and they've been turned, as you saw earlier on. The birds are now hostile creatures, and they go around in flocks, and they try to attack things. The land is completely different from what it used to be. There is something at the heart of this land which is causing some severe corruption to it, which is your job to find out what.
Well, I think Francis should come and check out this bush. This is really interesting.
You'll get my answer in a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Okay. Well, I think having... yes. I was waiting for that joke to come along.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hold up, guys. Hand signal. Very firm hand signal. Jokes aside. I've got hostiles up ahead.
Yeah, you can hear
so which way are you heading in, guys?
You can hear the low groan of the shambling undead.
Oh yes, I've changed direction, haven't I? I've suddenly gone east. Is this DM? Is that east or north?
Northeast. So if you go into the right of your screen, that would be northeast.
I was originally heading up in Kisimaruda, that direction.
Okay. So that'd be northwest.
Have they seen him? Or her?
Actually, that's more west. Up would be northwest. Have they seen him? No, they have not.
Right, yeah, I'm going to give a firm hand signal.
Now!
whisper to my I come back and whisper to my team. Hostiles up ahead.
Is it fucking direction?
Good scouting.
All right. Well, what direction do you want to go then?
We were going that way originally.
But then I got distracted. I got distracted by the bush, and then I wanted to go in the bush, and then I think you should go look in the bush, but you refuse because you don't want to go bush diving.
Francis,
This is a miserable
look at Beatrice.
place. You got to take it so you can get them.
Francis is gonna look at Beatrice and Bob and go, "You two are more sensible."
Right. So we're going to ignore the zombies on to the east, or are we going to go north? Where are we going?
Are you still gonna ignore the zombies that are gonna get killed?
You're just a chicken. Okay, we'll go north. Francis wants to go north. We'll go north. I'm gonna very, very uneasily walk past these two bloody great big zombies.
Skeletons, not zombies.
Undead skeletons. Oh my god, there's hostiles to the east! Oh god! They're everywhere! We're surrounded! I see hostiles.
Seriously? You're like a map today.
Hostiles, probably hostiles.
I think we should scrub the scouting ability off of Scarlet's list.
The extent
Moving up.
is walking into hostile enemies just blindly. Hello guys, I'm right here.
Oh,
Fuck.
there's so many hostiles around.
Wow.
Well, I'm noticing a pattern here, guys. The closer we get to the cathedral, the stronger and more numerous the enemy seems to be getting. So whatever is plaguing this land, I got a strong feeling is coming from the cathedral. Are you noticing this too?
Yeah, it's getting quite worrying.
So I think we should make a point of getting to the cathedral quickly because I feel like things are getting worse. Okay, DM, have those birds spotted us?
At the moment, no.
Okay, guys, I'm going to point both directions. Point to the birds, point to the zombies. Which way we're going? Or bypass them and hug this wall and keep going north.
Anybody else got any input, please? What's your thoughts? I have no idea which direction the cathedral is.
Blaze, any thoughts?
Yeah. Let me just see. And she looks around, trying to find things that she recognises from her a brief time passing through this land. She says, "I think we need to go. If I remember correctly, yeah, we can follow this road, which takes us west slightly, and then it should bend round to the north, and at the end of there, we should find a passage, which will take us further towards the monastery."
Great. I'm going to point, just make sure that Blaze has seen the enemies and tell her to avoid them. I'm going to head towards this wall.
Okay.
And try and bypass the hostiles over to the west.
Okay.
10, 15, 20.
Too low.
Oh yeah, the path does come round here. So yeah, we'll follow it round. Can I investigate these bodies?
Can you not see what you just walked into?
It was a body. I thought it was another body.
No, that's not the bodies, Scarlet.
Let me just backtrack you to the point where you just
I
messed up.
I thought there was dead skeletons. I thought it was all bodies. I didn't realise it was
One
hostiles.
dead body there.
No. These are very much animate.
Oh, crap. Okay, well then.
But you would notice that they are animate, as you are clearly walking towards them. There is blood dripping from their blades, and they both crack their heads and turn their heads towards you.
Yeah, I'm the one that's walked straight into them. I thought they were dead skeletons. I didn't even look at too close. I thought it was just dead bodies.
Afraid not. So, initiative then, please.
fun.
Let's get the turn order up. And I need to get my... Where's my monsters?
Yeah, definitely cross scouting off of my list of abilities.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, but I've got bushes in my eyes, right? I fucking run into zombies on the left, right? I run into birds on the left, and skeletons up north.
It's all good. Well, let's see how you fare against this, because a lot of you use... Well, actually, there's only one of you that uses piercing now. You'll recall this, or the fight with Bloodraven, just before you reached her. There were small bands of skeletons dotted around the graveyard, seemingly with no real purpose to be there, but they were there nonetheless. So, you have 1, 2, 3. So one of those. Where are you? There you are. That. Oh, okay. That's low. And that one. Alright. So we'll put that onto 1. Bring that on the top. Need to remove him. They don't have the names, but you can see what they are. Okay, so has everybody rolled initiative?
One sec, I haven't.
Ophi has. Change to 12, wonderful. Scarlet has. So, yep. Francis, 15. Great, perfect. Nice one, guys. And you all done it absolutely perfectly as well. Okay.
So, having it completely just stupidly walked into a hostile scans of blood dripping from their swords, realizing what terrible mistake I've made, I'm gonna suddenly shake my head and give my focus and move my hunter's mark onto the first target that I now realise is hostile.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can hear a very familiar like a bird screech come from this direction over here, and obviously you can see your two bony friends at the top. So, what are you worried about? More?
Yeah, more bones, I think.
Yeah. Okay then.
They've got big swords. Little claws don't bother me too much. Okay, so yeah, well, if we use a bonus action, that's just going to be the main hand.
Okay, go for it.
Here we go. First shot is a 16 to hit.
16. Let's see. 16. Yes, a 16 will hit.
So we'll hit him for a hunter's mark as well. So 11 piercing and 2 cold.
Okay. Your cold is reduced to 1.
Yeah.
And your piercing doesn't go through. So you do 1 point of cold damage.
Oh wow, so the piercing does nothing to him.
Piercing does absolutely nothing
Shit.
to skeletons.
Right, then...
this is the trouble you had before.
Right, well then, there's no point in triggering Horde Breaker. It will just be a waste of an arrow. I will just, if it's alright, use my 3 item interaction. Oh, actually, I could still take on the birds though later next turn. I'm wondering whether it's worth drawing my dagger, but hopefully, bitch. I don't know. No, we'll just move away. Where was I when I moved originally? I was down here, wasn't I? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 45, 50, 55. I can't get any movement left either. Yeah, I'll just have to have my turn. I don't know what else I can do.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt. I'm done.
Oh. Scarlet. So Blaze. Alright, okay. So, oh shit. Technically should have gone before, but it doesn't matter. So this is going to be narrowing combat. Narrowing combat initiative. So, first round is going to be now. So it's going to be Blaze. Don't forget, Scarlet, your last turn was when you encountered all this.
Right. Okay.
So now we've got round one, which is going to be.
Oh, that's lucky. 'Cause I was in a really bad spot for a minute.
Yeah. So you are obviously going to get another go after her. She sees that you have fired a shot off towards, like, further towards where she can't actually see. She can't see what you can. So she's going to move up towards this rock, and as soon as she does, she instantly spots this over here. And she prepares a shot for it, but she whispers to you, Scarlet, are we attacking the birds, or should we just try and get round them?
I think right now we should focus on not pissing off the birds at this minute in time.
Okay. I heard a screech, but I don't think they are mobilizing just yet, so I don't know. Maybe they're being more territorial. So let's leave them. Alright. And then she swings her bow around and aims it towards the skeleton that you shot at, who is going to raise his shield, as he can see. Actually, does he have a shield? I think he does. Yeah, he does. Okay, so he's going to raise his shield and prepare for the shot to come his way. In the meantime, Blaze is actually going to use her fire arrow, because she knows that the only real way to take down skeletons is with magic. So that's going to be fire arrow, normal, go. Come on. What'd you get? 13. So you see as the arrow literally just flies across, arcing past you towards this skeleton here, and just as he's got his arrow, his shield raised, the arrow just sinks its head straight into its shield, and it's just left there, burning away. It's just like, damn. Well, I guess I know we're here then. And she backs up a bit. That's going to be her turn done. Okay, so we are now in the first turn, or well, we were before, of round one. So Scarlet, you're up.
I think I'm just going to draw my daggers. Like, I don't know, should I go for the dagger or the fire damage? Could just rely on the fire damage and the arrow, but I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Let's see if I recall correctly. Yeah, you do know about this. The fire, the undead are vulnerable to fire, and very vulnerable to radiant.
Right, we're going to cast Inner Sight.
Okay. Yep.
It's a bonus action. So that gives me +2 to hit on my first. Is it 3 turns? Is it what you said?
That's correct.
Let's give myself some blobs to represent that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, first shot. We're gonna obviously have to light on fire. Oh my god! Another crit fail.
You did not want that. Okay, so give me a D100 roll.
Peak. D100. I can't see it because the turn all the things in the way. D100.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright, it's my fault. I've just moved it the other way. 87.
So that's going to be a fail as well. So the critical fail does happen, and it does go through. Roll your damage. Ooh.
It's a lot because it's also
half of so half of that and half of cold. So 2 points of cold and then what? Round up healing, round down damage. So it's 3 piercing. Yeah.
3 piercing, 3 fire, 2 cold.
Yeah. As once again, your crossbow jams and sends the bolt in the direction you didn't want it to go.
Well, that's buggered me up, isn't it? 7, 8, 9. That was 122. I will pull back, I guess. I don't mind. I don't want. When the skeleton's going next, I'll draw a dagger and back up a little bit next to Ophi, and then end my turn there.
All right.
Otherwise, it'd be there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. So. Creaking into play then is this horrifying looking skeleton.
I've got 15.
Although these are quite pretty to...
Francis should be next to him, he got 15.
Oh, you know what? He should actually. Let's... I don't think I set it in descending order, so I'll do it manually. Sorry, Francis.
Yeah, that's okay, mate.
That is you, and then Ophi, I think, with the... I don't know, she's not got any dex modifiers. Skeleton, yep, okay. So Ophi will be after the skeleton. Hawk, yeah. Alright, okay, we're good. So Francis, yep, you're up.
Bob's going to move up to there.
Yep.
Bitch is going to move up to there. Francis is going to move here. And he's going to cast... Magic Missile.
Okay.
At level 2.
Ooh.
Incredible. So it's that time. Alright.
I get 4 darts.
Yep.
So take 1 spell slot off level 2. And that's... Do you want me to roll 4 d4s or just 1 d4?
No, just do 1d4 and then whatever plus you add extra to it, and then that'll happen to all the darts.
So that's 2, so it's 3, so it's 12 damage.
Is it only d4 damage? Isn't there any modifier to it?
No, it's d4 plus 1, so 3 damage.
So 3 by 4, yeah?
Yeah, so the first 2 are going to go on this one.
Yep.
And then 1 on each of the... Oh, and then the second 2 on this one.
Okay, so they both take...
6 damage.
6 points of damage each. Wonderful. Yeah, you can see as both these bolts are simultaneously striking the skeletons in the side of their heads. You got 6 on that one, so yeah, okay. Yeah, just pelting these skeletons in the side of the head with your 2 bolts. Yep. Anything else, Francis?
That's me done.
Okay. Wonderful. So, next to go is this one. That is now going to start moving towards... We've got Beatrice here, and he's going to attack... Well, we have 15, 17, your AC is 11, so that's a powerful hit. 3 points of slashing damage, 5 total slashing damage on Beatrice. So she's on...
3.
Yep. And that's going to be that turn over. Ophi, you are up.
Right. Okay. I can't believe Scarlet's found us another load of hostiles. It's insane. Yeah, absolutely insane, Scarlet.
I'm a pro scout, clearly.
Blaze just sniggers next to you.
Right, I'm just going to move to the side so I've got a clear view of what's going off. Obviously, I'm aware that there's a rock over here and I can just about see the birds. And Papa Beatrice are making wonderful shields. So, let's see what I've got in my lovely menagerie of spells.
Fire! Use fire!
Right. Fire. I think we're going to have a go with some Scorching Ray.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah, you fought undead enough to see that their flesh seems to burn a lot more, given the fact that they're dead, and obviously radiant energy they really, really detest and deals serious amount of damage to them. So, as you don't have any of that, your fire will be more than sufficient. So, if you are doing that, you need to make 3 attack rolls, and then you can decide where you want to place those attack rolls. Yep. I think you are able to. Yeah, you are able to split them up. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be a big hit. Yeah. So, Scorching Ray first one hits. Roll 2 more times.
Is that the right one to press, or do I need to press the other one?
No, just roll 2 more times, like as if you're casting it 2 more times, which is basically what you're doing.
All right.
No, not the damage. The casting itself.
Right. Sorry. That's why I was asking.
Okay. The second one is not going to hit. The third one does hit. So you've got 2 successful hits. You've rolled 7 and 8 for your damage. Where do you want to place that damage on?
The 2. How do you get this big flashing circle?
You can do 1 on each, or you can do 2.
Yeah,
on 1.
I'll do 1 on each.
Okay. Which one do you want to do on which?
The higher damage on the one closest to Beatrice.
Alright, so that's going to be down to... Okay. And the 7 is going on the other one, which is over there. Okay. Yeah. In fact, you do more than that, don't you? Because there's an extra 2. And that's an extra 2. Okay.
And then...
So your damage becomes 9 and 10.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Have I even...
You can see the scorch marks all over the bones.
So it has made a little bit of difference, but they're still standing.
A big difference.
Oh, fantastic. I don't know how much damage people are taking, so I've got warmth out going just to make sure that nobody's going to drop on us.
Okay.
I don't want to lose anybody. Far too important.
That's fine. You are there. Okay.
That's me done.
Alright. So. Not feeling threatened as yet, but definitely keeping an eye on what's going on. The hawk is high up in the sky. You can see that he is not making any attempts to come closer and not making any attempts to lower. So he will remain there. I'm going to turn him to face that way, and that's going to be his turn done. In fact, I'm going to give him an action of a dodge action. That'll be him done. Next up will be the targeted skeleton, and he will make his way slowly towards Bob and Beatrice. I'm gonna go with. I'll do a dice roll because I can't decide. Odd is gonna be Beatrice. Even is gonna be Bob. So that's odd. So he's gonna attack Beatrice. No. So, seeing the attack coming, she manages to avoid the strike from the skeleton sword. As for him, that's all he can do this turn. So we are on to round 2. Blaze is up first. Without wanting to try and trigger the birds, she's going to attempt to move back a bit further. 10, 15, 20, 12. Yeah, that's about as far as she can go. And loose. Yeah, she will. She'll do a fire arrow. And as she looses it, she shouts, "I don't have many of these, just so you know." And let's see what she gets. They're both equal distance, so I can pick. Oh, very nice. Here we go. Here, oh, yes. Alright, so the 7 piercing is null, but the 6 points of fire turn into 8 points of fire. As the one basically directly in front of Bob, so in the direct line that she is as well, just gets set alight yet again. With an arrow now sticking out of his shoulder and fire marks all the way down his arm, where the fire quickly spreads to his bone. Grinning, she's going to stay there. Scarlet, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to flank with my dagger.
Yep. Ooh, okay.
I've still got inner sight, so I get +2 to the attack. Or is it +1 or +2, we said? What does it say on the skill? It says... I've changed it a few times to keep forgetting. Is it +2? I think it's +2. Yeah, +1 to hit, +2 and peak. Yeah. So +2 to hit. So, where's my dagger? They're a D3, aren't they, daggers, you said? +1. Yeah, there we go. I think that's right. I think I haven't attacked with a dagger before. I'm assuming this is right. So,
yeah.
Attack with dagger. That's actually +2 because of inner sight. So that's 16 to hit. But I've got advantage, haven't I? Because I've got flanking.
Yeah, you are flanking now. Yeah. So you will have advantage on the hit. So roll again if you want.
Crit. Well, that's a crit fire.
Right, in which case, the 14 is a hit. It's not a great hit, but it does manage to strike it. So,
DM because of my inner sight.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Yeah. 16. That's still only a normal hit. So yeah, you managed to get him.
So that'll be 6 piercing damage. Is it piercing? Oh, no, it's not. Daggers aren't piercing. Are they slashing?
No, they're piercing.
Oh, for goodness sake.
That said, you don't have any magic on it, do you?
No, I can't enchant daggers.
Oh dear, you messed up. So basically, your blade just pings off of the backbone, up by the shoulder blade, and yeah, you can feel the strike literally as your hand is kind of like vibrating now from the strike, from bouncing off the bone, the hard bone.
Why can't I slash with the dagger?
Nope, no slashing. It's piercing only.
Oh, for goodness sake. Right, well that was 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet of movement. I'm just going to stay where I am. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, actually, I can still bonus attack, can't I?
Yeah, you can bonus action, yeah.
I'll step back and using the last one movement and shoot a fire arrow of my offhand attack.
Okay, go for it. He's not going to take an opportunity of attack.
A 14 to hit.
A 14 will hit.
So the arrow does nothing, but 4 fire damage.
4 points of fire damage is enough to cause this skeleton to fall.
Oh, nice! I did something, guys. I achieved something.
The Pierce did absolutely nothing, but stepping back and doing a quick shot with your crossbow, yeah, set him ablaze, and he goes down.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Which one was he? That one, and that was okay. He's gone. Okay, Francis, your turn.
So Bob is going to. No, Butch is going to go round. So she's there. And she's going to attack this little fucker. Who gets advantage, Bob or Beatrice?
At the moment, he was facing Beatrice, so he's going to follow Beatrice as she kind of circles around, so Bob will have the advantage.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to attack with Beatrice first.
Okay. Nope.
Right, and then Bob.
This is advantage.
Yeah.
Nope.
Fuck my life.
So here is ting ting. That's it.
Yeah, before you move on,
No
can you
damage.
just roll two quick opportunity attacks on me? I didn't disengage, so...
That's right. They're not attacking.
No, I moved into range, didn't I? And then moved away.
Yeah, but they're choosing not to attack.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Because to do that, they would have to turn around, which then means
Okay.
they trigger another attack advantage on them.
Okay.
All right.
13, please.
So, right. Dex save of 13. 6, and I don't think he's going to do it. Okay, so one saves, one fails. So which one are you... Well, hang on, there's only one, isn't there? So the first one is a fail. So it doesn't matter about the second one, ignore that. Hide that crap.
Okay.
So he takes damage of 4 points of acid. Let's see, does he like acid? Doesn't care, so that's fine. Alright, so he takes 4 points. And you can hear as the acid's starting to sizzle away at the bone and the bits of scraps of clothing that he uses. Okay, anything else for your turn, Francis? Alright, you're done. Next one is going to be him. He's just going to launch an attack against Beatrice, I suppose. It's the only person, or the only thing that he's interested in doing. So we'll have an attack. 11 for 3 points of slashing damage, and I believe she's
down.
She's dust.
Yeah.
So Beatrice falls, and the attention instantly falls towards Bob. It doesn't need to move, so there's no point. Ophi, your turn.
Me chatting away and I'm on mute. Right, okay. Let's see. I'm just going to go with my firebolt this time. And I'm going for the one that's closest to Bob.
Yep, there's only one left. The other one's already died.
Oh, is it? I can't tell the difference. Okay.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. I've just set my firebolt. And I don't think it's hit.
An 8 will miss, I'm afraid.
Bam. There's not much else I could do.
Mm-hmm.
That warmth gives everybody a nice little up on their health.
If anyone was in range, yeah, they would. The only person that's in range at the moment is...
Bob.
Yeah, that's it. It's only Bob's in range of it at the moment.
He's at full health.
Yeah. So it's not actually doing anyone any good at this point. But it's there if people need it. So that's you done there. We'll put that down onto 2. Hawk's turn. Again, not feeling threatened, is going to remain soaring above. So we will skip him. Onto round 3. Blaze is going to use her final fire arrow, aiming at the skeleton here. That's going to be a hit. And that's going to be death. So Blaze's arrow arcs over Francis, straight over the warmth orb, for a moment catching it and becoming slightly brighter, and then it comes back down and lands straight into the centre of the top of the head of this skeleton, kind of like a artillery shot, and down it goes. Okay, now for the purposes of this is still combat. There is still a hostile creature within range that has been added to the initiative order. So we will still keep going until you guys either trigger it a little bit to come forward or attack. So act as if you are, well, you act how you would in combat still. So after Blaze's turn, she's going to move up and kind of edge around 5, 10, 30. She's going to get to there. Trying to control her breathing a bit. I'm going to do a stealth roll for her.
I think it's safe to say my hunter's mark has probably expired now. DM have been in this place for an hour.
Yeah, I would say so. Damn. Well, you know, that's how it goes. So she is trying her best at remaining, but the loose bits of bone that is laying on the floor is causing it to make a slight crunch sound as she walks past. That's as far as she can go for this turn, and she's now looking towards this direction, the hawk's direction. Yeah, that's going to be her turn. Scarlet, you're up.
Weighing up whether we should engage those birds or not, the blood things, blood wings, whatever they're called. No, let's carry on. Fire. Can I search his body next to me?
You can if you want, yeah.
What do you want me to roll for that?
Nothing. You don't need to roll for those.
Just search the body. What do I find?
Yeah. Let's give you those. You find 15 gold coins.
Yep.
And a potion of mana on it.
I'll slot the potion of mana in my belt, and I'll put the 15 gold on the. Oh, Ophi, you've been. Can you add on the shared notepad, Ophi, on the top? There's 100 and something gold to be distributed. Can you just add 15 to that? 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, hold up. I will. I don't know if they've seen me just yet, but there's enemies up ahead.
No, they have not seen you. You can extend the combat into them as well, obviously, because you are still in combat, so technically it's just adding more to it. But if you don't want to, you can pull back and avoid them. They haven't seen you yet. They don't know you're there.
I will wait. My team will follow. I know my group will follow me, so I think I'll just hold fire here. Can I move? Can I cast Hunter's Mark on one of them, or would that trigger a combat with them?
Hunter's Mark is done quietly, I believe, so it doesn't really trigger anything. They're
not know I've done that.
It's a preparation, isn't it? So yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
I can't Hunter's Mark then. I've got one spell slot left.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn there.
All right. So one of them is marked up. They are not technically in combat yet, so I'm not going to add their initiatives just yet. Francis, you are up with Bob, and sadly no Beatrice. Although you can raise her if you wish.
Beatrice.
Mm-hmm.
So
this one, or which one? Where do you want her to appear?
This one. Oh no, this one, please. One next. Oh bollocks. One above Bob.
One above Bob. All right, that's now gone, and in its place.
Bob 32.0.
Can you find her?
Yep.
Yep, you got her. Yeah, there she is. Right. In its place is forming a very familiar sight. Beatrice is back.
Beatrice, I'm going to Bob. We're going to move up to there, and I'm going to move up to there, and that'll be. And I'm going to take the dodge action, and that's my go.
Okay. What I am going to do is 1, 2. So a second hawk has managed to catch on that you are there. Thanks. Yeah, okay, so it goes above Ophi. Now, it hasn't made any signs of wanting to attack or anything like that, because once again, they're acting very territorial. However, you do see a odd looking grey nest at the back, which does do something. I will tell you in a second what it does. Where is my... There it is. Does it have initiative? Yeah, it does. So got it selected, and that is going to... Okay. So that's going to go in front of that. Okay. So you can see that it starts to kind of move, but it's only the top half that's moved. The bottom half, it is clearly stuck in the floor, planted. It is a tree. Now at the top is kind of what you would expect to be like a big bird's nest with a hole in the side and the rear. So, Francis, once you are done, are you finished with your turn?
Yep.
Okay. The second hawk that has joined the combat is not going to attack. Ophi, you are up.
I'm noticing that something very strange is happening around the bird's nest. And I'm not sure if Scarlet should be going as far as she is, but she can't see or hear me from here. So I can only move 30, can't I? So I'm going to 50.
Just move one square. Just move one square at a time, please.
Okay.
Yeah. So move as you count.
15, 20, 25, 30. And I am going to wave down to Scarlet quietly and just kind of wave her to come closer to come and kind of watch what this nest is doing.
Okay.
Because
did you pass through the dead body? Through all the bones. Right, so that's going to put you there then. because this is going to count as a difficult terrain for you to get across, because you're basically stepping over a body. Yeah, so you get to there, and you can see, obviously, Francis is right next to you, so you can whisper, you can interact with him.
I don't know if Scarlet can see me from there, but...
Not from there, no.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to ask Francis to kind of get Scarlet's attention, because he's closer to the edge of the wall, and just get him to stop going so far ahead, and to come and pay attention to this nest, because I think there's possibly something that needs to happen with there. It might be something to do with the cause of this corruption.
Actually, yeah.
Fran's going to whisper, Scarlet, you dick! Get back here!
That's going to be too far for her to hear. If you're whispering, you need to be within 5 feet of each other.
But at least waving frantically. But then we risk getting the attention of the birds, don't we? So either way, I think we're going to end up engaging with them. Because that nest is worrying me.
You can see that there's like parts of it that are slightly lumpy, where it looks all smooth from the image. When it activates, it starts to like writhe around.
It's almost like a haunted style-y.
In a way, yeah. Yeah.
But with whatever is passing through the land, that can't be good. And if anything, I think it needs investigating. So I'm not really willing to engage it with anything else at this point. I just want to see what everybody else's thoughts are, so I'm trying to get Scarlet not to go any further and to kind of pause here.
Okay.
Whose turn is it now?
If that's the end of Opie's turn, her warmth will go up to 4, and it is now the nest's turn. Now, for anyone who can actually see the nest, so I'm guessing at this point it will be Blaze, it will be not Scarlet, it will be Francis, and also Opie. You can see that the nest is wriggling quite a bit at this point, and out of the hole in the side, let's roll this. Okay. Out of both sides come, let's see, where's my, there they are. One. And then the nest itself goes completely dormant. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Every now and then you'll see like a small bit of movement from inside, but it's not to the levels of what it was. That's fine. Round 4, Blaze. Blaze is looking at this tree and thinking, well, what's she going to say? Oh, that is disgusting. I'm getting out of here. And she basically slinks past the Bob and Beatrice. So she's going to end up past those. And she's going to go over to here, knowing that she can kneel behind this rock and take some cover. Scarlet, she calls out to you. Hey, what's up? You see anything?
I'll reply, yeah, there's hostiles up ahead, more of those giant creatures with the giant axes, the horse-hoof axe creatures.
Okay, yep. She nods and just knocks an arrow into her bow and waits for your signal. Yeah, okay, so... Scarlet, you're up.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna. I can see Bitch and Bob are approaching, so I know my team's getting closer. I'm gonna give them a signal, and then I'm gonna take aim and I'm gonna shoot.
Yep.
I think I need to start getting rid of these big guys, these big fuckers. So we're gonna light the arrow on fire.
Okay, so you're going to have an advantage for this one because you are attacking without them knowing you are there. So this counts as a hidden shot.
Excellent. So here we go. Hunter's mark's already up, so my inner sights have faded, unfortunately, so that's gone.
Yeah.
Here we go, with advantage. So it's a... Oh, that is an awful shot. 10, but luckily with advantage, so... Try again. There we go. 21 to hit.
Yeah, easily you managed to strike him.
For a total... Is that a powerful hit or a normal hit?
What did you roll? 21, that's powerful hits and an extra 2 on top.
Gonna be 14 piercing.
Yep.
3 fire.
Yep.
2 cold for a total of 15.
Alright, so this is a headshot.
So 19 total damage.
Yep. And down he goes. In one shot.
I can see the guy next to him, but you might want to give him partial cover because I can't actually see him very well.
He is behind the tree, so he's going to get partial cover.
So I'm going to try giving him a hull breaker. Is this advantage as well?
So he's going to get an extra A2 AC. This will still the first one will be the advantage, so this one will not be advantage because he's just seen that his friend's just died next to him, and then there's another. So he's obviously alerted now to what's going on.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's probably going to be a miss then. So that's 11 to hit.
11. He's got an extra 2. Yeah, that's going to miss, I'm afraid.
I thought it might straight into the tree.
Yeah.
I'll reposition myself slightly to get a better angle on him.
Yep.
As that's 10 feet of movement. Then I'll use my bonus shot to try and get a normal shot off on him. Here we go. That's 20 hit.
Perfect. So he no longer has his +2, so that is a powerful shot. So
And then that'll be if it's a powerful shot, it'll be 3 piercing and 2 lightning.
lovely. Let's get my monster sheet up.
10, and then 15, 20, 25 to retreat.
Let's see.
40 feet back, retreat in motion.
Nothing resisted, nothing extra. Okay.
Now I'm a bit I'll to the group.
You did 5 damage, didn't you?
No, it was lightning damage.
No, 5. 5.
The first one, it was fire damage.
5.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Right, so piercing. Yeah, okay, cool. Lovely. Yep.
That's my turn done. I pull back to the group, using the rest of my movement, then my turn.
Great stuff. Okay. Obviously, because he's alive and been struck, he has to join into the initiative. That's nice.
I keep forgetting to use my fire on the offhand shot as well. Right, that's 7. Both are hits. That's 8.
So he's going to...
Nine.
He'll be next, actually. So he's going to, I guess, come out and come looking for you. 5, 10. What's he got? 6 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to use his action to dodge. So he's going to take a defensive stance and he's going to try and dodge anything coming his way. His turn. Francis, you're up.
I'm going to say this got me my last turn because I've got to go at past.
No worries, mate.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Francis over here. I'm going to 5. Through allies. Okay, so I'm going to go here. 5, 10, 15. Bob's going to have a go first.
Yeah.
Oh, it's disadvantage on it. Oh, let me roll again.
Yeah, this is going to be disadvantage because he's dodging. Well, hang on.
It's flat. It's neutral because it's flanking, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll say yeah, because he has been blocked by Beatrice, he will focus on Beatrice instead of Scarlet, but he's still on his defensive stance. So, it cancels each other's out. So you've done 17. That is going to hit for 2 points of slashing damage.
Beatrice is going to attack. That's going to be a disadvantage because he's got his focus on her, yeah?
Yeah, this one is going to be a disadvantage, yeah.
Fine.
Ooh.
Fuck my life.
That's going to be a fumble.
Yep.
What do we get? Okay. Ooh, okay. So this sword, believe it or not, is being launched and it is heading this way, and it is going to clip the top of this wall and bounce over and land here. So right in this square here. Gaining obviously height and momentum for clipping the wall. It is able to clear it. So she is now weaponless.
I'm then going to fire a magic missile at it at first level.
Okay.
So that's just 3 charges.
3 charges, yeah, roll your damage.
Which will be a d4. 2, 3, so 9 damage on that one thing.
Fantastic. So the first one strikes in its lower, like, calf area, dealing big damage, blowing a chunk out of his leg. The second one pierces through the chest, but not through any organs, any vital organs, but just does some severe damage. The last one actually goes through the neck, straight through the front and out the back. And he goes down.
Good job, guys.
So that is that one gone, and I think I've done the other one. Yeah, that's fine. So, murder is obviously on the agenda today. So it does fall to your turn, Ovi. But at the moment, you guys are, well, you're still in combat with the Hawks, only by proximity. But you're not close enough for them to try to attack. So you're okay for now. But yeah, what do you want to do, Ofi?
Moment, I think I'm just going to withdraw back to the others, and just because obviously we've just killed this guy that Scarlet rallied up.
Yeah.
And I think we just need to have a discussion of what we're going to do about these birds in this nest, because I have a feeling that it's something to do with
What are we going to do? What are we going to do about birds? Nothing.
Well, what you did notice is that there are 2 new birds, identical to the others, and they have been basically spat out of this tree.
And those birds are flying.
Yeah, they some of them are really high up, others are hovering or just like really kind of low to the ground. It's a complete and utter mix, but they aren't showing any kind of hostility at this moment. other than the fact that they know that you are there, and they are much like crows in a way. They are just screeching as they're flying above and watching you.
And we don't know what they spread. Do they spread disease? Do they just watch? Do they, But this nest, I think, is more the concern. The fact that it just keeps producing stuff. And do we just let it keep producing, or do we put a stop to it?
I think now that you're in Ranger, we can converse properly. I think the source of the problem, we've already agreed, is a monastery. I think these little distractions are just slowing us down. I think we need to get to the monastery.
But on that note, I've got to go.
No worries. No worries.
Guys, I will see you in 2 weeks' time.
See you later, my friend. Thanks for joining.
See ya. Have fun. Danny, I'll be about next Sunday. If you want to send me a message, I'm doing stuff, but I'll message you back and forth if you're about and need something to do. But other than that, good.
Alright, mate.
Mate.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll catch you later.
Alright, mate.
Bye.
Cheers, bye.
See you later.
Alright, guys. So, shall we call it there then for this session? Because I think we've done quite a bit. If you want to continue, you can, but I don't suggest trying to go into any fighting or anything like that.
And that's why I've withdrawn and regrouped rather than start rallying up any more.
Scout a little bit further ahead, because I've got a feeling we're getting close to the next map area. If we come across any combat, then we'll end it. But
Yeah, if you want to, by all means, you can.
Cool. Ophi, is your turn done then?
Say that again, sorry?
Your turn done then?
So are you basically withdrawing from combat?
I've pulled away from the birds for now, which is why I regrouped with everybody else.
No, are you both withdrawing from combat? That's what I'm asking.
I 100% am.
Yep, because you've got nothing really that's near you, and the ones that are still within range aren't showing any kind of hostile actions towards you. So you can have the option to withdraw from combat, which means it takes you out of initiative.
Okay.
So therefore you can move about double speed.
I think we've seen these birds all over the place. We've fought 2 swarms of them already. They're not going to stop. They're going to keep coming. I think we should just push on and try and get to the source of whatever is plaguing this land, which I've got a strong feeling is coming from the monastery or in that general direction.
Okay. I see your reason. I think you're right. Maybe head to the source, and if then the source doesn't resolve it, then start working at the roots, the trees.
I'll go around the body.
So, as you get to that point, Scarlet, don't forget these bodies do have battle axes on them, which is the next kind of tier of weaponry. So you might want to pick those up if you wish as you're going through, or you can leave them if you want to leave your spaces open, because they do require a lot of space to take up.
How much space do they take each?
Six each.
I'll grab the 2 axes then. I can spare 12 slots.
Yeah, alright. So that's good.
I know Felix needs a new weapon, so maybe.
Yeah. So other than that, as you are progressing further up the path, you can see quite clearly in this direction that there is a rather large cliff with a huge cave mouth.
Ooh.
Which is like obviously inbuilt into the side of it.
Well, I think I found a way through, guys.
Because it's so high, you're able to see it above these rocks that are blocking your vision, which is why I'm letting you know about it now. Obviously, as you progress through the map a little bit more, you will see the cave itself. But for now, you can see it just like over the tops of these rocks.
Okay. I will give them a hand signal for the follow. 35, 40. Oh, for goodness sake, more birds.
Check this body before.
Oh, I didn't. I just grabbed the axes, but you can check it.
Okay, can I check this body, please?
Yes, you may. Dice roll up. Okay. Okay. You find one gold coin on there. Sadly, it's already been picked fairly clean, but one of them was obviously missed. And next to it, next to this tree where you are, you find a discarded healing potion.
I'm gonna try and signal the others. I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it at the group back there and tell them to come as if to signal them their attention over here. And put my hand in the air as if a, caution, and aim my crossbows straight ahead at the birds, but not do anything hostile.
Okay.
Keeping close to
we'll
you.
follow. I don't want him to be too far behind. There we go. I'll move him up a bit. But yeah, the screeching from the birds that you saw before has obviously died off quite some time ago as you've put more and more distance between them. But the new ones are starting to take over. So you have a choice here. You can either engage or try to sneak past them.
The thing is, I remember with this, I can see the sort of bonfire through this over that wall of the fallen camp we've cleared, which means I know there's zombies over here.
Mm-hmm.
But I can sort of just about see them at the edge of my vision anyway. So
yeah, you did kind of get them in sight earlier on, and was like, nope.
So whichever way we choose to go, we're going to probably have to get into a fight, whether that's zombies or birds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just me and Ophi here, isn't it? Because France is gone, so...
Yes.
Yeah, so do you want to pause for now?
Yeah, I would say leave it for now, because obviously you don't want to get into combat when someone's not here. Next time we can get... we should be able to get the
wrap it up there.
barbarian to come and help you out. And you may even have another character join in. So fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. So are we going to leave it there then? Yeah?
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
All right.
There's no way we're going to get past these without going
No, I don't think so. Okay, so it's going to be roughly after all the fighting and area traversal and so on, all the actions that you've taken, it's going to be about another 2 hours that have passed by. So we're looking around 12 p.m. on the, I believe, let's see what day you're on. I think you're on the 5th day. So you'll be on, you'll be on the 5th day still, but it'll be at 12 p.m. So you've gone half the day. You've done quite a bit, to be fair. You obviously now know of the the Countess and her terrible ways of what she does to young girls, and also that her abode, if you want to call it that, is somewhere on the way towards the monastery. You don't quite know where, but it is on the way. And Blaze is more than happy to lead you to there if you want to go there. So, with that said, I think we can call it there, guys.
Fantastic,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Alright.
See you next Sunday.
Indeed.
Panda, welcome to the group. Hope you liked it. It's a slow burn game, lot of combat, a bit more like a hex crawl than a normal D&D game, but it is good. You get to really think out your plans and slowly work towards building your character up to, how you want it to be. It's good.
Oh yeah, I've played a lot of Diablo 2 previously. It was one of my favourite games for a long time. I haven't played it for a while. Yeah, I understand it's a slow burn. I'm thinking You may need some kind of battlefield control spells.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's so easy to run into, like what happened, we got pincered between those bloody birds and those skeletons. It can happen so quickly.
Yeah. No,
And then barely a chance to rest.
And the thing is, that as you encounter new enemies, you find out what they're strong against, what they're weak against. You can take them out a lot easier. You can plan ahead and go, right, okay, if these come out, then I've got a spell to take out maybe 3 of them at once or something like that. So there's a lot of tactical play in this, rather than just kind of winging it.
yeah, I like tactics.
Great stuff. Right then, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say goodbye to you all. Thank you very much for turning up. It's been absolutely wonderful, as per usual. Our first game of the year. We are going to be playing in the next, it'll be 3 weeks, sadly. But we are going to be playing twice in a row when we do. So look forward to that. Everyone who is watching, I hope you enjoyed. We will be, like I said, we will be reconvening at this point. So this is not going to be a start from town. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens next time. So yeah, without further ado, have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you for turning up, and I will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.